Alright guys, so this week, Adrian isn't doing the catch-up, but I am. Boo, shame. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, shame. Alright, so just this catch-up as well for Chester, because he wasn't here last week. Right, so we began with the group, basically just doing their own thing for a while. I can't actually remember what happened at the beginning of the session, but basically the Raised Dead Scrolls arrived. And the group went about resurrecting the four.
It was a lot of us trying to find Gwendeth.
Yeah, it was a lot of you trying to find Gwendeth at first, but because of course her and Georgia ran off together, everyone blaming or accusing them of running off together to be lovers, basically.
Because that is the logical conclusion.
Resurrections were had with the Raised Dead Scrolls.
Some of them. Not everyone wanted to be
Yes. Hubrick wanted to be resurrected. Frank was resurrected. However, Kaiser and Kyrie decided they didn't want to be resurrected, therefore leaving the group with one Raised Dead Scroll left over. There was some speech with Gwandia. Gwandia explains that Lantix is waiting for the group in the Yellow Sea, and there was a lot of discussions over teleportation or taking the ship. In the end, the group decided to take the ship and headed southward over the sea, up into the Artenian Valley lands. I believe you guys actually saw Phoebo, the petrified city, from the distance, pass through the farmland and dipped into the Yellow Sea. A few days' journey in the Yellow Sea. Zerxel continuously complaining, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" Until you finally did arrive at the campsite. I will copy the group over to the campsite so you guys can see Gwandia's camp again. You were introduced to Lantix once again, and Lantix's new associate, Elzef. Elzef seems to be an elf? Is it a half-elf?
Peculiar, I would say.
What was that, Adrian? Sorry?
Elf.
Yeah, an elf.
High elf, even.
An elf from the Broken Realms, far to the west of Sea's End. She immediately began work on imbuing and enchanting people's items, introducing herself as an artificer, basically. The group met Cloud, a large Aarakocra, and the master he works for, Uthman, who's after artifacts here in the Tomb of Mystra. You were then introduced to Tamun Deadbolt, who gave you basically your first quest, that his wife went into the temple 800 years ago.
Wait. I thought Uthman is here because he joined the caravan and wanted to sell his general goods. I thought
He also
Gwandia is here because he wants artifacts.
Yeah, but remember Gwandia mentions that Uthman will try to undercut him.
Okay.
That was mentioned, that Gwandia says that Uthman will try to undercut him and buy them out underneath him, sorry. And then you're introduced to Tamun Deadbolt, who said his wife, a female Warforged, went into the temple 800 years ago and failed to come out. And he's been here ever since. And that's why his tent looked like rags, and it seems that he's a bit rusty himself. The group headed into the temple itself, where you immediately come across a statue of a large, what looked like rotten demon. Grildar immediately figured out how to unpetrify him, and the group fought him. An Angel of Decay defeated it, and that's where we stand. You guys are currently standing in a hall in the entranceway. You've barely made it 100 feet into the actual temple itself. And Chester, this is the temple that you have heard of in the books.
So he wants to be here.
Yeah, I mean, you know that the scroll is somewhere in here.
Delightful. And I say we keep on going with post-haste.
And here you go, guys. I'll ping you to where you are.
I'm just going to dismiss Spook and summon a wee sprite.
A sprite? Has it got a name?
Just send it off out with a little errand, which I'll send to you while we carry on.
Okay. Like I said before, the entire place has a kind of gritty, dusty, sandy feel about it. The ceilings are all kind of crumbling in. Apart from the first one you saw on the room in the left as you entered, which was a mosaic ceiling artwork of Odin piercing Mystra in the chest with Gungnir.
Leave that alone. That's not his.
Also, I think Grildar or somebody found a wand on the wall. It was called the Wand of Rotation.
There's a wand of magic.
Also, Chester, we want to mention that you have the coin, the Sears coin on you.
Right.
It was given to you to look after. It should be in your inventory somewhere.
Is it like a mobile phone?
What?
Sorry. Yeah, I've got it, coin.
Mm-hmm.
It was like put it to my ear and ring Mimu.
Outside.
Did the angel fall to dust? The angel of decay?
No, it kind of like fell back. It's kind of like mummified, like its body is slightly like petrified and solid, except it has these kind of like desiccated skin wrapped around its rib cage, its face. So it's just slumped into the corner.
Elsef is gonna cut out some bones.
Okay, make me a cutting out bone check, a survival check.
The fuck is Elspeth?
Just have to Macross heartless bird.
That is the new character that Adrian is playing.
What happened to Wendeth?
Like we said at the
She
beginning.
fucking left because they're all insane.
What? Sorry, I missed all of that.
They left because she left with George because everyone is insane.
Yeah.
Shit.
The only NPC left is
Apparently, Professor. Lantic. Sorry, this is Adrian messing up the names. Apparently, Professor Lantix was right. You are insufferable.
Oh, I take it back, dear Grildar.
I have
Not you
introduced
anymore,
you
that's vague.
twice. I'm Elsef of Sea's End.
Oh, right, a pleasure.
An indifference.
It's good to meet someone of a different ilk than the stunted one.
I don't know what to make of this conversation. Sheriff Macra, you look like a savage. Would you please cut out bones from this creature?
Right, okay. Where do you want me cut? Do you want
Any part that includes bones.
Do you want me to take the lead with this, or am I helping you?
Yes.
I'll give you two options there, mate.
I responded to the first option, but I was not fast enough.
Okay.
Are you sure she's not from Bell End?
Ha! I cut myself on the bones.
Elsef just stands there staring at us.
As I just try and cut out bones, I'm just fucking smashing them apart with a knife.
You are cracking them open, getting inside, and I need you to make a
Sucking the marrow out.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's some fucking bullshit. I'm good at that.
Right, so you are.
Oh god, is it happening again?
You are pricked, almost stabbed through with part of the rib cage as it splinters out. You quickly pull it out, and you got blood running down like rivulets down your wrist. You quickly clean it up. You think you're going to be okay?
Bastard. Sort of sucking the wound. Yeah, I don't think we're getting anything useful out of this one, mate.
Well, no, not like this, no.
No, I just mean in general. Just clearly, this was an inferior sample thing to take away from.
So your assessment of the situation is that this creature cannot be salvaged.
Yeah, it's unsalvageable.
I shall believe you.
A waste of time. Alright, shall we make a move on? Keep on to calling you Elspeth, but it's Elseth.
How was it pronounced?
Silent.
Right, are we going up to the north, or... Elseth, you keep taking the lead with your robot thing. I prefer that thing to get hit in the face than me.
Did you say the P is silent?
It is. It is not pronounced. It is Elsef, not Elspeth.
Elseth, oh well. Perhaps you've read my works as a learned individual.
I have. They were recommended in numerous newspapers.
Excellent.
I have stopped reading those newspapers.
But not, it would appear, my works.
No, those two. First.
I prefer the integral Mokhul commerce of our last companion.
I have read the first 67 words of your latest work.
Those are the best. Oh, you'll be in the next one, you know.
Is there an opt-out option?
Sadly, you would not wish to.
Definitely not.
I would like to request a change of my name.
I
He
shall
does that
remove
so he
the
doesn't
key
have
for
to
you.
pay us.
I feel like my customers would lose my trust in me if they would know who I am carousing with.
No, yeah, he already does that so he doesn't have to pay his loyalties.
There appears to be a giant hand.
I love how literal Elsa is. Like, she's so literal. Okay, so as you approach this room, let me open up the notes so I can read what you see. Alright, there is a large stone statue of a hand. Its wrist near the base has a bracelet. Pre-Ragnarok text lines of the line the bottom of the stone plinth. Whatever precious metals were once used to line the plaque, though, have been pried away and spirited away by thieves.
What is the writing on it?
It seems to be pre-Ragnarok runes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just gonna search for buttons or anything.
alright, make an investigation check.
I'll give you a hand, Elseth.
Alright, so 26. Immediately, you find there's something very peculiar about the hand. Very, very lifelike. Down to the lines on the palm, the flaking kind of like flesh around the nails, where it seems like it's been picked, to the fact that every nail is uneven, as if they've been chewed. That's about it.
Am I impressed by the masonry on this hand, or
Oh, entirely impressed. It's very realistic.
I have deduced that this is a good quality hand?
It looks just like an actual real hand. Like, why the fuck are the nails chewed?
While we all stand around and stare at hand.
I'm trying to decipher what the artist wanted to tell us with his work.
It's a very interesting hand. I'll go up to it and put my hand on the hand. I can give it a high five.
Okay, there's a slight warmth. Statue.
Really warm.
Almost clammy.
Zaxel's just going to have a little look in this alcove while they fantasize about the hand.
Can you make... What's your passive perception, Xerxer?
It is 18.
Holy shit, okay, so as you're approaching, the ground's shaking near that alcove. And I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
It's almost like you want us to roll initiative.
It is.
Yay.
So glad I got advantage on it. Oh, it doesn't mean a fucking thing.
Is there a light source in here?
No, except for Chester's torch.
Oh, so Chester is using a torch, yeah.
What race are you, actually? I missed that bit.
Elsev is a high elf.
High elf.
They get
thought you
dark
were.
vision.
I don't think you specified a high elf at any point, though, did you?
The highest quality of elf.
Right, Xerxel. Your high passive perception lets you go first.
Lovely. What do I see?
You see the ground beginning to shake and rumble, and everyone else is arguing about the hand. Though they could probably, if they weren't talking or arguing, they could probably hear the rumble. However, currently they can't, and you're just looking at the wall as it's shaking. You know, dust is beginning to rain down from the ceiling. Slightly, not too much.
It's
I
rumbling,
got a passive
yeah.
perception of 17.
Yeah, but it's because of how far away you are compared to him.
Okay.
And we're arguing.
I'll just ready a cantrip for if something appears that I can attack.
Okay, so Chester is surprised, Elzif is
Back a
surprised.
wee bit. Actually, I'll just step into the corner in case anyone wants to get in.
Alright, so Gordor is surprised. its turn. All right, let me. So Xerxil, right?
Can't you rage to not be surprised, Curtis?
Yes, I can. As soon as I rage, I'm no longer surprised. I don't have the surprise condition.
Okay, but you were originally surprised. How does
No,
that
I think you can
rage?
If he decides to rage on the first time of combat, that like removes his surprise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you like that?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Macro, you're currently in conversation. You don't really know what's going on behind you.
And you're really mad.
And anyway, it's still not your turn. Sorry, the things.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm the last in the initiative order.
Which means which is annoying because this actually works in your benefit. 'Cause you're about to see it and then be able to react. Yeah. All right. So immediately, Xerxil, the wall caves in. Sand and sandstone and rubble just comes flying out towards you, and then this huge creature with mandibles chittering away, a large sandy silvery hide over its back leaps out, stares at you. Xerxil, can you?
Oh no! It's one of Chester's silkworms!
Chester, sorry, Xerxil, can you make a charisma saving throw?
Can I have my reaction as I
Yes, you may.
did say I was holding an action?
You may.
Oh fuck! What is this? Honest game?
Just give it a wee chill touch.
That is
Is
a
it a
hit.
rusty monster?
The damage is 16.
Lich slap.
Yep.
With this. Oh no, hold on, sorry. I've got to hex it first. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, so you should have hexed it on your turn, right? Yeah, because you can't.
Oh yeah, there is that, true.
Yeah, so
Very
you
true.
chill touch hits for 8.
Hold on, no, because it's only rolling one, so I just need to roll another one.
Alright, cool. Alright, so
10.
10. Alright, cool. Yeah, immediately you let out the spell and this like cold hand lands on it. It roars, and I need the charisma saving throw.
Coming up.
18, so you pass. Its gaze, it's like multifaceted gaze, stares directly into your eyes, and you manage to shake off the confusion. But then it goes in for its immediately. Actually, it's my customized Umber Hulk. Scoops up sand and throws it at you. Can you make another save and throw Constitution one? Alright, so are you doing anything?
Nah, fuck it.
Alright, so
Fuck it,
sand.
it's too much.
You're belted in the face with like a handful of sand. You are blind until you use your action to remove the sand and brush it off of your face, and then goes in for a 1 melee strike. 'Cause that took up one of his attacks. It hits you for 12 slashing
How rude.
as it goes in with its claws. All right, so Macro, you get to react.
Mm-hmm. So immediately raging, come into the room. Move away, tiny lizard. As I'll.
Alright, so as you step into its range, it gets a reaction. Slashes out at you. Your AC is 15, so it goes out to slash you and goes to miss. So.
Alright, okay. I'll then also use my reaction to not reduce my AC, but I know I've got to be hit by that. No, yeah, I'll use my one to reduce my AC. Does it hit with on a 14?
It does hit on a 14, so you take 8 slashing. Well, 4.
4 slashing.
Yeah, I made a Sand Hulk.
8, 1. There we are. We got there in the end. So then I'll hit him in return as part of the reaction. 29 for 19. And
Like
then
as his claw comes in, you bring up your shaft of your Goliath hammer to parry, but the claw still scrapes across your cheek, and then you push him back, crack down on top of his skull, and black blood kind of squirts and spatters up the side of the wall.
sweet, that's my reaction. And then I'll use 2 attacks, and I'll do this recklessly. I'll swing at him again. 26,
Yep, that
20,
hits.
and 25 for 14.
They both hit.
Sweet, no.
The thing looks bloodied.
Cool. I think I should be doing more rage damage than that. I don't think I fixed it. That's the end of my go.
Alright, Xerxil, you're up.
I will look around the corner and misty step away,
Alright.
and then place my ruin upon him.
They shall ruin. And your ruin succeeds.
Lovely. That's me.
Alright. Chester, you see this hideous cat. Can you? Oh, Bob, sorry, Macro and Chester. can you make charisma saving throws? I forgot. This
Me?
should've-
Yeah.
this should have applied to Macra before he started hitting, but you know. So Chester fails. Macra, can you make a? I'll roll this actually.
I failed on a 21.
No, I said Macra failed. Chester
Oh.
passes.
What am I doing?
Sorry, Macra. You should have kind of just dazed out. So I'm going to give you the first damage, and then say you dazed out on your second attack. You should have sat there and done nothing as you stared into his eyes. However, Chester, some say the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but not in the eye of the unbeholk. So it is your turn.
Ah, delightful. I'll run here. Seeing as it looks pretty pulped at the moment, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Like the first hit that Macra got off, it just sent its blood spattering against the wall.
I'll 12 up Macra,
Oh, nice. So
and then I may as well start farming these out for a rainy day. There you are, Felicity.
who's that?
The Umber Hulk. But also, I gave that to Macra.
Ah, okay. Alright, so Macra gets an inspiration dice and 12 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Elsa.
Done. Actually, I'll move behind this corner so I don't have to see its filthy eyes.
Ah, that's good.
Also, it's going to command the death machine to move 15 feet
Mhm.
with the bonus action. Then move there themselves. Do I have line of sight?
You currently don't.
I don't really want to get closer, so only the death machine is going to shoot.
Okie dokie.
Can you shoot from there? Is this wall too big?
Well, I'm assuming it's going to walk up and then shoot and then go back down.
Yeah, it's just a 12.
Alright, yeah, it just pings off of its hide.
And then as Alpha's action might as well... I have no idea. Give Grilda guidance.
Okay, so Grilda, it's your turn.
In case I really wanted to make some ability checks, right?
You could grapple it, look.
I really couldn't because someone else wanted the belt of giant strength.
I don't think you can even wear that, can he?
I don't even remember who the fuck we gave it to.
I think we give it
Chester.
Chester, but I don't think he can wear it. He hasn't got enough
achievement
achievement
slots,
spots.
So yeah. So maybe I'll take it after all. Anyway, it's for a different time.
My question is, who wants a cloak of protection because I can just make one?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Can I avoid its gaze and look at its legs, or is it a case if I'm
You can blind yourself to avoid the gaze, yes.
And that would be disadvantage on the attack roll, yeah?
Yeah, it would be because you can't see, and any spell that requires sight you cannot cast.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll step in and I will. I'll try and just. I know roughly where it is. I know it's not Macra that I'm going to touch, so I'll try and with this shock and grasp it.
All right, go ahead. Oh,
That's
you're lucky
14.
that there is a ruin on it because that succeeds because of ruin.
Okay, and then I will block.
Try and stun it.
Yep.
All right, it passes the saving throw.
Okay, so 10 lightning damage.
And lightning damage. Doesn't seem to like that.
Passes with an 18, bastard.
Right, okay, so it scoops up a handful of sand and throws it at Grildar. Grildar, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Alright, so you...
Trying to blind the man.
26.
Blind.
Well, it doesn't like, you know, it's a mad creature. It will use its other two attacks. Alright, so one on Macra, the claw scrapes across your flesh for 6 damage, that's already halved. And then its mandibles come down and crunch down on Grilda's spoulders, dent in his armour, and then blood begins to run from the wound because it critically hits Grildar for 21 slashing.
Oof.
Oof.
What is the rule? Do you gain the level up HP when you level
Yeah,
up?
you gain it as current HP, yeah.
Oh shit! I need that as well then.
Alright, Macra, your turn. Macra, you need to roll a d10. Macra? Alright, a 10. Lucky you get to take an action.
Get him. Why is that plus 12 not going? Why do people always ring me while I'm playing D&D? I never get a fucking
How about
ring.
you just turn your phone on vibrate?
Because I can't, because I've got the fucking alarm company and I'm the first number they call if it fucking goes off. So if someone's getting stabbed at the club, I'm the first port of call.
Alright, so you get to take your normal action?
Sound. I reckon it might be actually worth grappling things with this current party arrangements because we're mostly melee now. You know what? I think we are. Yeah, I'm going to grapple the fucker.
What exactly changed because we replaced Gwendeth with a machine that shoots from a distance?
Yeah, fuck machine. It doesn't do as much damage as what Gwendeth did. That's a 29.
Yeah, it's a 29. Oh, you get advantage, don't you? Oh, fuck, it got a critical, but it still fails. Alright, so you managed to grapple it.
I'll fucking grab its mandibles and then I'll try to take its legs from underneath it.
Alright.
23.
Oh, wait, it's got a chance. The ties go to defenders?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, so passes.
So I've just got him grappled then holding his mandibles. So end of my go.
Alright, cool. Xerxil, you're up.
Cackle to keep the ruin up.
Mm-hmm.
And chill touch him.
That's maximum damage, isn't it?
It is now max damage, yeah, 16.
Nice. So chill touch hits it. It seems to fall down to the back two legs, like onto its knees, letting out a kind of click sound as its black slime is spewing out of its mouth. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Chester?
Whip round this corner. And you say some black stuff's coming out of its mouth. Oh,
Yep.
time to finish you off, good sir. I will cast 4 signed headshot shurikens.
4, did you say?
Fucking hell, seriously? No, well,
How many did you use, sorry?
4.
How would you like to
No,
kill
it
it?
said 3. I definitely heard that.
How would you like to kill it?
Several signed shots of Chester in various different states of undress, wearing fluffy scarves in bed into the Umber Hulk. Occasionally, there is a piece of lipstick on one of the shots, and one of them reads, "To my one and only love, Felicity."
What the fuck is with you and Felicity at the moment?
Oh, that's the name of the Umber Hulk, the silkworm.
Oh, I see. Alright, so the Umber Hulk kind of makes a gurgling sound and falls back into the tunnel it had dug, and then just slides down, gurgles out its last breaths. Blood bubbling up from several wounds.
Do we want samples from this thing?
No.
I kind of want its shell.
Of course you do, you're Curtis.
Look at it, it's gorgeous.
I want
So-
its soft gizzards.
I want its chitin.
I wanted the bones of the undead angel to craft pipes of haunting. I have no use for this.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go its carting because it looks cool.
Alright, survival
And I
check.
fail.
Yep. It's impossible. You're like levering it off, like, and it's this sticky, stringy goo underneath that is its musculature, and you're just like, and as you use your strength, you snap the chitin in half, and parts of it shatter and go all up the wall, all over the floor. You slip in the blood. You're like, for fuck's sake.
Ace. Flicks the shit off himself. Right. Why can I never team anything successfully? Is there anything else in here? Can't. Is the lighting broke or is it just this big?
It's just
Drugs
that
are
big.
always find if you try to do something, you want to do something. It's best if you're practiced and skilled at it, not just hack it in like Butcher.
I used to be the one responsible for that. Like, yeah, it probably is a lack of practice. I need doing it. Can we go down its tunnel? Is down its tunnel?
Alright, so Xerxil, as you go towards like where you're looking to the left, there are bars blocking the way.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go down this thing's tunnel?
No, it collapses in behind it. Like the Umber Hulk's tunnels always kind of like collapse in behind them as they're moving.
Right. Okay. That's annoying.
They're like
Right, then,
really bad contract.
The bar's shut, Xerxil.
Yeah. I know you
You're
can
gonna-
move that way, but I'm trusting you not to move that way because that's the
Hey,
only way I
do
can
a
make
bend
you.
bars, Jack.
That's the only. You can try and bend them if you want. Yeah.
Sound. Go here, Zerxel. My expertise is.
Mr. Decker,
Yes, good sir.
can I see your eyes?
Absolutely. Many a maiden has asked me that.
Elsef puts an eye. Oh, that's the wrong spell. This is the one I wanted. Eye drops. You have dark vision.
Nice.
Oh!
Hey.
I will give you dark vision.
Oh, please take out your torch and put it away.
What
You're
is
revealing
this?
our position and have been doing for a while.
I
Can you
could make use of this spell.
can you see now, Todd?
I can see now.
Yeah, you can see up to 60 feet, probably.
What a delight, good Elsef. It is delightful.
We just need so Grilda's incredibly loud armor out, and we might actually be an effective stealthy unit.
Is it magical?
Is what magical?
The man's armor.
No.
Oh, I
That's
can
not.
fix it.
Well, you just silence his armor, you just pad it out.
Yes, I require materials and funds, but I can fix it. It'll take an evening.
I'm just gonna take a quick healing potion.
Because Elsef
No problem.
has a feat called armor.
Beautiful.
Maybe a couple.
So, guys, you'll hear a slight buzzing, and Zerxil, the pixie, lands on your shoulder, and then whispers into your ear, "It's done."
Good job. You can go now. And she pops.
Yep.
Spook returns.
I like it. I imagine Spook just emerges out to the pixie. Just like,
Yeah.
By the way, the Zerxel's just got like a Me-Seeks box.
Zerxel, have you got any more of them potions?
One left.
I don't need it now, but maybe make some more. You can make more, can't you?
I need time, but yeah,
Ah, sweet, yeah. We probably should have done that before we come in, but never mind.
I did.
Right.
I just
Let's
got
find
these
these
3
four.
though. They don't last long. Only one day.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, maybe when we know that we're about to do dangerous shit like this, then we should probably do it. Right, we'll keep
Yeah,
that in mind.
that's where they come from yesterday.
Ah, right, okay. Fair dues. Right,
This is
that's it
last
for this
one you
fucking-
can have.
Oh, thank you. Alright, he slips that into his into one of his little pouches. Right, let's see if I can bend these fuckers then. It's gonna be less bend, and I just rest and just try and rip them out. See if I can. He's gonna try again from the top and just like pull them out. Has he got a Grillo, have you got a crowbar with you? That might help with it.
Alright, so Arnie's had to go AFK for a while. He did tell me, so I'll check his inventory.
I imagine he has because he has a bag of holding with fucking everything in it.
No.
I'm able to use it, so I know I get advantage.
Believe it or
on
not, he doesn't, but he does have a lot of other gear.
Have I got something that I can use as a crowbar? Are we even that far into this place? How
No,
long would it take?
you're not even 100 foot.
Yeah, Matt jogs out and gets a crowbar off someone in the camp.
Alright, so you jog out and hop over the trap outside and find Master Uthman. Hello, you're back.
Meanwhile, Elsef takes out a crowbar and begins working on the gate.
Alright, so Master Uthman says, a crowbar. Simple
Yeah,
adventuring equipment, I see. That will set you back 20 gold pieces.
Well, is it to rent for the day? Because I know
There's
we have
no
got
such
some.
thing as renting my equipment, Master Mac-Ra.
I feel like you're just going to lose out on money if you don't rent out, though. I'm definitely
20 gold pieces for a rent. You can have it for one day.
You're still losing out on money.
Am I, though?
Yeah, because... And he just turns around and walks back into there. He's going to try without the fucking crowbar.
That's fine. Remember, I will buy your artifacts from you.
To begin with, Elsef looks like a point in the gate that they can open with thief tools.
No, it's like built into the walls and goes straight into the walls in the ceiling, the sides, and the floor.
And if there's nothing like that, they just stand there with the crowbar waiting for Mac-Ra to return.
I've returned, I guess. We're not doing anything else.
And you're immediately handed a crowbar.
Maybe shout up next time before I jog off, yeah?
You didn't ask for a crowbar.
I asked Grill
before-
though.
I am not Grilda.
Before I put my token over there, is there something or anything that prevents Spook going through it?
Doesn't look like it.
Spook just goes through Macro. Oh my god, I hate when he does that.
I've introduced myself thrice now.
Threat.
Spook says there's a beardy man over there.
He says there's a what?
Beardy man.
Beardy man behind the bars. I bang on the bars. Bearded man.
Alright, so Spook sees a round crumbling hallway that rises up to a broken ceiling. The pillars barely support the weight above them, and there seems to be a stairway leading downward into darkness. But you can hear, kind of like a Spook can hear a low, jaunty whistling, and you hear, oh, oi. And this man, what looks like a dwarf, walks to the bars. The dwarf is semi-translucent, as if you can see behind him and see through him.
Love you.
And then he walks up to the bars. Oh. Just points at Macra. Shakes his dwarvish finger.
Good luck. Speaking something you can understand.
Oi, are you dead, sure? He laughs. That's there.
What language is this speaking?
I imagine Grildor's looking at him as confused as what like we are.
Yeah, Grildor would say it seems to be the only way Grildor can describe it is kind of like low dwarvish, like a very dwarvish, but as if you were an English person listening to Middle English from like the 1500s.
Speaks Dwarvish, by the way.
Alright, so you can kind of understand that he's saying, kind of like, who are you? What are you doing in here? No, you can't go down the stairs before you ask.
The creature is saying we can't go down the stairs.
Oh.
He predicted you would ask, and I agree, it does seem like something you would have asked.
Points a thumb at himself. Yes.
The creature introduced himself.
And he just goes, I should tries to shoo you from the bars. Get out, you.
On whose authority can we not go down by? I thought we had rights to this place.
And you Macro, you can easily see that he's like kind of like ethereal looking, like translucent. And he just says,
Macro doesn't get the names.
Tragedy. Bad. Dangerous.
Sheriff Macra, I should inform you at
the
this
scraping.
point.
I'm going to mute you for the scraping of your
Not
pot.
like so loud.
It just is. Thank you.
I should inform you that we are here illegally and we do not have, in fact, rights to this monolith.
Very true.
This is an illegal salvaging operation. I have asked about permits, but there are no permits.
Can Spook have a little look around the room on the other side?
Yeah. Like I said, it's a crumbling hallway with a descending staircase in the centre.
Anything that seems to indicate a way to open this bar?
No, the bars seem to be built into the very foundations.
Sorry, boys, I'm bursting for a while, so I'll be 2 minutes.
Right, no problem. So Spook just has a look around. He can see to the northwest that there's like kind of a dug tunnel that leads away, as if there was once passageways there. Oh no, there was never. Sorry, there wasn't a passageway there previously. As in, it kind of looks like the tunnel's been dug, and the walls have fallen in. So I'm assuming you can see from his point of view, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And this bar maybe used to be the way in.
But there's no way seemingly to open it.
No, there's no mechanism, there's no switch, no...
Okay. So, what do?
This means we're going to have to murder this ghost dwarf.
Don't know. Is there no other way?
I am confused as to why you haven't used the crowbar.
Right, okay then.
I'll just put guidance on you.
Yeah. That looked good that you cast on Grillor, even though pretty useless on battle. Maybe cast it on me next time. I'm the one who grabs people.
And just so you guys are aware, when you first entered this temple last week, or earlier, just like minutes before, really, in game, there was another hallway that you just completely bypassed.
We do remember that.
Yeah, I was just wondering like why you're focusing so much on a pair of very sturdy bars. But I realise that's just what players do, so I'm just gonna let it play out. Alright, so do you want to make an athletics check?
Oh, you should roll your 1d4 spell. That'd be very...
It is not set up like that, but here's the 1d4. It's a 2.
2. Right, so this is our advantage on someone using a crowbar. 32.
Fuck, the DC was 30, you bastards. Alright, so... you bend it, and it snaps. And you manage to create a big enough kind of gap for Xerxil, Elzef, and Chester to get through. Grilda and Macro, however, you're going to have some trouble getting through this gap.
Fuck me, look at that. I should do this for a living. Fucking ace is that.
Elzef has oil on them.
Okay, you want to...
I would like to oil up Macro.
You're going to lube them up, oh my god.
Grease me up, lady.
Alright.
Elzef just hands it to Chester so he does it, because apparently that's what he does.
Alright. No, Chester is slight of frame. It looks like he could get through just fine. Oh, I see. You want Chester to apply the...
Chester looks like a man who has a lot of...
There's a lot of oiling.
Experience.
Alright, so...
He's very good at getting at the creases.
Like I say, Xerxil, Chester, and Elzef can go through if they want.
And the death machine.
Well, does Chester's oil me up? Can I squeeze them?
Oh, it depends. Is Chester going to oil you up? We have to wait for Todd to get back.
He's not here, so...
It's that meme. Da-da-da-da-da. Continue watching to find out what happens.
Yeah, the answer is yes, because he's not here. Protect himself.
Lots of people going AFK this session.
It just seems to happen in my games. It's okay. I'll say that Grildar manages to get through, just for the sake of ease.
They're AFK physically. I'm just AFK.
Then, for the sake of this not taking fucking forever till Todd gets back, Elzef just casts Reduce on Macro. So you can walk through and then release.
What the fuck is this?
And then once you're through, it just releases again.
Okay, so Yaef looks at you all, goes, sighs, points towards the stairwell. If you have to. And he like, he's trying to come up with the words. He mimics kind of like hammering. Bring hammer back. Lost.
Imagine
the creature appears to have lost a hammer.
Oh, I was just about to ask, is Elzef translating for us? Alright, he's lost an hammer and he wants the hammer back.
Well, he didn't say that he wants it back, he just said that he lost it.
Yeah.
That's very agreeable.
His emotions appear to tell that he does want it back, but he has still not said so.
Yeah. Bring Kraken back.
There's a 76% chance he wants the hammer back.
That's very agreeable. Let's do that. Let's see what's down here first. Spooky, you gonna have a look-see first, mate?
You can do if you want. Which way?
Macro was just directly referring to Spook.
Yeah, but Xerxil replied.
Alright, okay.
Which way? Down or along?
Let him take the moment, wherever he wants. Oh no, along this way. We're not going down the stairs yet.
Okay, 2 ways. Which way?
Wherever he fancies.
Alright, so Spook sees a bunch of empty chambers with some cluttered pottery smashed along the ground, weathered and worn. In most of the rooms. There are alcoves in the eastern walls holding what look like broken legs. Like there was once statues, but all that remains is the legs.
What's that thing I can see right down the end that's white?
Ah, so Spook can see a light coming from the hallway to the south.
There's a light down here.
Fuck me, is there? Oh, okay. Let's go have a look.
It's right down the end.
Send Spook first. This place is shitting me up, to put it bluntly. Maybe spend the robot, Elsef? Maybe?
I would like to point out that sending the robot when there's an incorporeal creature we can send is foolish and a stupid suggestion.
He doesn't set off traps, though. He does.
I take back my previous statement.
See?
I am, however, not sorry for it.
See? It might not be the smartest, but experience makes up for a lot of it. A lot of experience of getting twatted in the face by traps.
You should have stopped the sentence before you made me lose trust in you.
I don't know how this loses trust. Surely I'm showing more an honest guy I am.
The machine just walks to the end of the corridor.
Okay. Right. So when he gets to there, you notice that there is. Can you see through the machine or anything like that?
Nope.
Nope. So no, you don't notice anything.
Well, it's at the end of the
Machine's at
corridor.
the
You can
light.
walk there.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything.
It does not. An astute observation, Master Zerxel.
Goddamn more Spook.
Okay, Spook just slides past these empty halls and these alcoves with the legs in.
Yeah, doesn't see
up-
anything there,
nope.
right?
Up this stairs into here. Okay, so what he sees in the next room is a sarcophagus with a likeness of a person carved into its lid. What he does see are these up close. This light is coming from like a weed, like a purple lotus growing out of the cracks in the bricks.
There's dead people huts down there.
Like skeletons, zombies.
No, you know, like little huts that you keep your dead people in.
Oh, coffins, right? Okay. Right. The robot hasn't set anything off yet, so I guess we can go have a look. And Macra starts going down.
Elsef just actually checks out the alcoves.
Like I said, they got like legs left in them, like someone's cut, like the base, because it looks like the legs are attached to the sandstone base, and it looks like maybe some thieves have like broken off the top part, made off with the top part of the statue, and just left the legs.
How the fuck are thieves got in this? And then bars in the way.
I assume there's a second way that we just haven't found because
Right,
we
so
broke the bars first.
Macra, you're beginning to get like a tingly nose as you're heading into this area, like the area, and you notice as you're moving through, there are these spores floating in the air, like little bits of kind of like purple light, giving off like dim light as you're moving through.
Macra's getting hay fever as he's going down.
Elzef is noticing near the stairs as well, like getting a kind of feeling like there's something in here that isn't quite right. Don't smell anything yet, like the tops, like as you're breathing in, the back of your nostrils are starting to tingle.
Are you getting hay fever as well? Elsef.
No, I've not gotten any closer to whatever is giving you... What did you say, hay fever?
Yeah, like your nose is itchy.
Take a Puritan.
Ah, Mr. Decker, you've returned.
I've been here for quite a while, Elsef. But it would appear that you don't take me as much notice as I am due credit for.
I'm sorry, I only notice useful things.
Okay, so Macro, you're walking through here and you see that this sarcophagus has the likeness of like obviously the person that's buried in it. Can you make me a perception check?
Elzeth, are we looting stone coffins? Sarcophagus, that's the one.
Why wouldn't we?
Very good question.
Alright, cool. Macro, you're looking around, just moving forward slowly. I will require you all to roll initiative.
Aye.
Come give me an hand then, I'm going to take this lid off. Come
Roll initiative now.
Why have you gone there? When
Fucking
they
hell.
you could have
Okay,
taken
this
the lid
is
off.
happening whilst we're rolling initiative, okay?
This classic roll. Look at this.
Oh, crit with the second one. He's a fan of that.
We have entered the tomb of Mystra. Anything we do here is by definition tomb robbing. It is silly to stop in front of an actual tomb.
Okay. Right, I'm going to take the lid off this now anyway.
Like this lid though, there's the second one right in front of it, closer to everyone else.
Oh, I've not seen that one, sorry.
Alright. Yeah, Macro, it's your turn.
What causes me to roll initiative, Liam?
Nothing, because you failed your perception check, so you don't actually...
That's not how initiative works, Liam. There's got to be a reason why I'm acting first.
Yeah, you're surprised, Curtis! Would you like to use your rage ability or not?
If I'm surprised, then I rage, because otherwise I'm surprised and I don't go turn. So
it's your turn. You can use your action to seek if you want.
I rage. Why am I raging, Liam? What's giving this inkling to rage?
The hackles on the back of your neck and your arm are begin to raise. Your survival instincts are kicking in. There's something around you that's looking at you.
Spider senses don't work. I guess I get my hammer ready, prepare an attack.
All right.
Past that. Right. This is a problem with the game.
Right at that moment, because you failed your perception check, noticed the lid of the sarcophagus flies off.
I mean, you could have expected that. It just smashed
it. Its own lid out.
Yeah, and this mummified creature, rotten, stands up and goes to strike you.
Not before I fucking belt it first.
You will actually belt it first, yes.
Oh, my couch sheet is just absolutely broken. Oh, you.
Wasn't that have been nice?
Flag.
You still hit though.
I can't fucking reckless on a prepared attack.
You hit. It's fine.
I want my crit damage, Liam. Okay.
I know you do.
Would you please rename it to Radiant Goliath Hammer?
Yes, I can.
I'm insulting you because it doesn't have the proper name.
Oh yeah, it's magical now, isn't it? All right, cool. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wait!
Oh,
I keep forgetting this. I'm gonna use it this time.
Wisdom, you said, yeah.
You get a +5 to this.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, wait, you don't. I don't have a reaction. I'm surprised.
Never mind then.
You got yours back, Elza.
Oh yeah, because I move in front of him. Okay, never mind. You do get a +5 to... Ah, fuck you. Why do I...
It's fine. So at that moment it stands and you glare into its dark eyes and you see oblivion beyond. You are frightened, Macrat, but you can't be frightened because you're raging, right?
Rage or anything.
You can't...
I feel like being seething mad and then raging. My fucking character sheet's only loading half of it, and then when I try to drag it out to load the other half, it's just stretching instead of fucking revealing the rest.
Alright, okay, anyway, it then turns around and slaps you so hard across the face with its fist that you take 4 bludgeoning, that's already halved. And
so you use my prepared action, did I have to use my react?
Yeah.
Fucking 5th edition sucks dick.
Can you make a constitution saving throw?
Yeah, what's my character sheet? Fix it. Ah, it's fixed.
Alright, you are not affected by mummy rot. But you...
Nice.
Alright.
Goes mummy rot, can suck a dick.
Grildar, you're no longer surprised.
Okay, can you do a brief, 10-second catch-up of what just
They
happened?
bent the bars and now they've made it round to the corner to a load of sarcophaguses. Sarcophaguses?
Sarcophagi?
Sarcophagi?
The Goth guy. I think it's Greek
You
origin.
do what, Liam?
Fucking hell! I can't believe I said that. Right, so the mummy stands up from prone. 1, 2, 3.
Do I get my turn at all? Or?
No, you're surprised.
Oh, I thought you said you're no longer surprised.
You're no longer surprised because your action's gone through.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It takes the dash action, runs straight up to Macro as it moves forward. This one moves this way and moves up to Spook. Yes, it just smacks Spook. Hits Spook for 9 bludgeoning.
9, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 moves there.
The Death Machine has an armor class of 18.
Okay, cool.
And it has immunity to all conditions.
2, 3. Stands there.
It's a lot of mummies.
A lot of mummies.
Alright, Xerxel, you're up.
Big swinging. Big dick swinging.
Alright. I will ruin the one that's closest, just in the doorway there.
Okay, so you have sight.
It's hard to tell because Spook's there, so
You currently don't have sight on it.
if I'm here, do I see it?
Let me check. No.
Can I squeeze up under Elspeth?
Yeah, you can move part. I don't do double movement through character spaces, do I? So
Alright, can I see it on the stairs?
you will have to end your turn on your own space, though. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can see.
that's
You can
fine.
just see it there. Yeah.
Okay, I'll ruin it. And then I'll
Okay.
step back.
Okay. Yeah, it fails.
And then get Spook to slap it, I suppose.
Oh, solid hit. However, the attacks don't seem to hurt it.
I was surprised the mummies are resistant.
Well, no, he said immune.
Yeah, they just don't seem to do anything to it.
Oh.
I guess they'd be resistant, but hoping for not immune. But we can fix this.
Yes, you can. All right, end of your turn.
Yep.
All right, Chester, you're up.
Chester. I'll run down here.
Mhm.
I haven't really got much I can do at this stage.
I mean, would you like me to give you the best advice ever?
Yeah, go on then.
They're all within swift wind strike.
Are they actually?
They're all grouped up, and there's 5 of them.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's test it out. Get
Alright.
down on your knees.
Oh my god! All right, so the first one is struck, and then I'm assuming you go down the corridor to the other one.
Yeah, fuck it.
Ouch!
Oh, me. How much damage does that do?
Oh,
Boom.
that still hits the next one. For...
Fucking hell.
No, wait, let me check.
Fuck me.
Yep, hits the next one for 42. You whiz through it, becoming ethereal. Next one
Skadoosha.
hits again.
What class is this? It is normally.
It's a ranger.
Wizard
Next-
Ranger.
So it's like a ranger 5th level one. So it's shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Next one, Chester.
Slice me dick nipple.
Yep, that hits. Next one.
I want to point out,
what level do we-
Rendef would have been garbage with it.
How many are left?
One more. You get one more attack.
You're irrelevant, Grilda.
Wait, why does it add charisma to damage?
Huh? What was that?
They're all -5 damage because it doesn't add charisma to damage.
Oh, okay, cool. It shouldn't be doing that because I did actually saw him do that. Alright, so Chester, you also get to put yourself 5 feet next, like 5 feet away from any of the targets.
Okay.
You can appear behind one and be like,
Do
oh,
I go behind the death machine? Hang on, can I have a look? Because
behind a oh yeah. But-
let me just have a quick little sneaky around. Sneak. Oh, I've lost myself. Hang on, bloody token. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go in here. I think into this little. Hang on, could it be 5 even through a wall?
Well, it has to be, yeah, within, not for, yeah, because you've attacked every single one.
What's
Right.
that white thing there?
What white thing?
This
It's the light.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I'll go here for the moment then.
Alright, so into the room. You just did a lot of damage. I have minus the 5 from all of them for the time being, but you can do that now if you want. Go into your spell and remove the
Oh,
critical
is it
bonus.
still there?
I don't
Fuck's
know why.
sake.
But anyway, yeah, you draw and you just turn into a flash as you go through, lopping off limbs, parts of the legs, chunks of the torso. Yeah.
Didn't know I could do that. Did you, Elseth? And I'll also, just to rub salt into the wounds, I will... I'll yell out to... let's go to Grilda.
Of course.
not-
And I'll give him an explanabrag.
Is he in range?
You'll be able to do that much damage yourself if you try and trust in your heart.
Yeah, okay, cool. Trust in your heart. Makra, you're up.
Do I need to do any rolls or anything from being frightened, or?
You're not frightened, are you? Aren't you immune to it in your rage form?
No, I thought. Yeah, I didn't actually look. To be fair, I did forget to look. Arnie, do we know this?
Nope, don't know your subclass, so check.
No, it's nothing to do with subclass. So I won't get it from that. Just Bob's gate.
Oh, I don't know about the top of my head. Just
Okay.
Good luck,
Rage. No. Well, I know I've just been renaming stuff. I don't think I do. That's a bit silly. I think you would, wouldn't you?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Alright.
No, right. So I don't get it. What's frightened do then?
Disadvantage on attack rolls against the mummies.
and you can't move closer to the
And you
source
can't move
of
closer
fear.
to him, yeah. But although you're in melee
So
already.
against all of them, or just the one?
I think I'm going to say the one in front of you.
Okay, I'll big dick swing.
You're thinking of the Berserker.
Yeah, maybe.
I can't remember what it says. I'll
Yeah,
just
but-
swing against all three of these then recklessly. So it'll be advantage, and then a normal attack. Advantage, normal attack. So that's a 27, 24, 16
Yep.
for 19, 19, 19.
They all hit. That's a
That is
really weird
weird.
roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Baffling.
Yeah, you managed to smack them all in a nice line, taking out parts of their legs.
Beautiful.
That
That's-
is weird that you rolled. 19.
Yeah, I've got a lot of variables in there as well. I'm rolling 2d8 and then a d4 as well. Will end up matching quite nice. That's me done now.
Alright, cool. So, Elzef.
Elsef is gonna cast Arc Lightning, and the first time we get the bonus ability of Arc Lightning, Arc Bolt. On this one, if it fails its saving throw, it jumps to the next one.
Yep, it failed the saving throw, and you kill it.
Okay, that means I do bonus damage to it, thanks to... Where is it? Oh, fuck.
I'm assuming it gets another deck save, yeah?
Yeah.
Not that
You
it
need
matters.
does it redo damage every time? Yeah.
The second one. Oh, it jumps to targets in addition to the extra damage dice it has, and since I'm above 5th level, it has 2 damage dice, and because I'm a hedge mage, it has 3 damage dice, so it jumps to 2 more targets if they also fail.
Alright, so, yeah, so you managed to kill this one here, but it fails to jump to... It jumps to this guy
It
in the
doesn't do
south.
half damage if it doesn't fail.
Yep. So, yeah, one of them manages to pass and the other one fails, so yeah, I've put the damage in. Right, anything
Oh, so
else?
this one succeeds, the third one.
No, this one succeeded.
We didn't know there was one there.
Oh, so it didn't jump to that one.
I would have jumped to it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Either way, doesn't matter.
Literally does not matter, but now the cannon can shoot this one. Because
Alright,
it doesn't
cool.
have disadvantage anymore. For 17 damage.
Youch.
Fuck me, that rolls some damage, doesn't it?
I think you're really underestimating how much damage Elf
What type of damage is it?
It's force damage.
Or-
Ouch.
It's called a force ballista, Liam.
I didn't know. Lantix had stuff named like that and it would do piercing. Don't confuse me. Right.
It's science damage.
End of your turn then.
You buffoon. Buffoon, that's the word. End my turn.
Alright, a fist comes flying towards Makra. Manages to hit him. Can you make a con save?
I'll let it hit me, or even better, fucking belt it back.
I'm gonna use Flash of Genius again.
I'll do
You
me
get plus
con
5. You have a 19.
save. Nice.
So you take 7 bludgeoning damage.
And then I'll belt it back.
Short breaths, Sheriff Macro, or the infection will spread.
15.
You feel.
Yep, and you just... it does hit you first, so make sure you take the damage. And then it
Yeah.
cracks, and then you crack its skull open.
Oh, it's just like mama's titty milk.
What, Curtis?
I just don't want anyone to have mummy rot.
Alright, so, Grilda.
Hey ho.
It's off to work he goes.
Ah!
Let me check something before we start.
I don't remember which whiskey this was, but it's good. But now I can't rebuy it because I don't remember what it was.
You need Vivino.
The only one I've got left is Rocket's Leftover Jim Beam, which I'm not touching.
I've got
No,
quite a few there.
I got 3 bottles for my birthday because apparently that's all my friends know I like. So
Alright, Grilda.
Yeah, I'm just calculating distance. I'll get over here.
Okay.
If I can squeeze through its space. To
No, you'd have to make past,
okay,
like, you know.
never mind. Then I'll share a space with Spook. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, it's because of Spook being corporal.
Yeah, I'll just move the dog and screen. Okay. And then I will surprise 4-star for 26.
Fucking hell. We do some damage, we do.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at 10th level.
It goes straight into his chest and out the back, and you see parts of his spine go, and it's becoming kind of a little bit jelly on its legs.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I'll mend my armor from before we crunch down on it.
Yep, nice. Can you make, Grodar, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
What's this against?
His dreadful glare.
Is it really that bad? Okay.
It can be.
Well, it's
Well,
dreadful.
it doesn't do much, but you are still hit. Can you make a constitution saving throw?
Does it do damage?
Yeah. No, not the dreadful glare. He then turns around and backhands you.
Oh, fair enough.
He actually manages to hit.
How rude on 20.
Alright, so you pass the con save, but you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The next mummy moves into the space its fallen brethren is in. Moves here. Attempts to flank Makra. The Makra, can you make a con save? As you are struck from behind. Alright, nice. You take 9 bludgeon damage, half to 5.
I'm doing well on that. Half to 5?
Yeah, round up.
Always been wrong, Colin, hasn't it?
Is it?
Yep.
I'm getting
See,
confused
that's
because
why I don't trust you to do.
No, wait, I round up in one of my other games, and that's why I'm getting confused.
That's
No,
why I don't
it's
trust
always
you.
round down.
Go on, you give me the numbers, mate.
Right, you take 4.
All them times I've been down.
I doubt it would have made any difference.
Definitely not.
Alright, Tuxel, your turn.
Alright, Spook will get out of the way of Grilled Up. I'll cackle to keep brewing up on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Pop up on the stairs and hit him with a chill touch and then head back down the stairs.
Okie dokie.
To be
And
fair,
I'll
you've played
make
quite a
it
lot.
radiant damage.
You'll make it radiant damage.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you can swap it to the opposite.
The opposite. Yeah.
Alright, which makes it crumple into dust.
Lovely. Done.
Fucking Chester really fucked these mummies up. Alright, Chester, it is your go.
What I'm talking about. Alright.
I mean, I had to advise you. I was like, Todd, will Todd see it?
No, of course I wouldn't have. It's all you. Can I go here? Is there someone there?
There's a wall.
I think you're standing on the death machine.
I can go through people though, can't I? I can go there.
Yeah, you can go there if you want.
Yeah. I'll who's looking a bit flimsy right now?
We're all looking pretty good, actually.
Yeah, we're all looking pretty awesome.
I'd do some damage, mate, if you've got some.
Not much.
Solve
That's
it.
where we suddenly start regretting that we're not getting you an attacking cantrip. because we do seem to run in this situation quite a bit.
Yeah, unless they have any metal on them, I'm pretty fucked.
Mm.
Yeah, I could have taken like Eldritch Blast or something.
Toll the Dad would have been fucking pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Pretty situational, but perfect for this situation. I will.
Toll the Dead doesn't just toll the dead. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, no, it just does shit ton of damage, mate.
Oh yeah, I know.
Right, okay.
Ah.
I don't know. I will. Fuck it. Massage Grilda. There's no point in doing anything else.
Alright. Just so you know, Todd, you can actually use up one of the cure wounds things in your flute as instead of a spell.
Yeah,
slot.
I know. Yeah, I save
Okay.
it to the end.
Ah, fair enough. Alright, so Grilda gets 11 hit points. Anything else, Todd?
That's it for me.
Alright, so Macro, go ahead.
I feel like a blow dart would be quite a cool ranged weapon for you to have. Completely shit a lot of the time, but it'd be quite funny when it does work. I murdered the mummy. 27.
Yep, and you crush it against the wall. Ha! Turns into dust.
Oh, fuck me. He's a bastard horrible.
End of combat.
Right, let's see what these fuckers are going. Are we nipping out for a bit? Go outside, get some sunshine, because it's getting minging in here.
What do you mean? We only just come.
Let's proceed with grave robbing.
Yeah, let's do some grave robbing, Zerxel, and then we'll do.
What's your hurry to get out, Macron?
Oh, I'm just fucked.
What do you mean?
Got really angry one too many times.
What? Isn't that like the hallmark of what you do?
Yeah, but there's only, like I say, fatigued, mate. There's only so much spunk in the trunk.
Alright.
How long have we been in here?
Roughly 15 minutes.
Well, no, it must be longer than that. But it took me longer than that to go in and out, get the crowbar.
No,
Might
it didn't.
you,
It was 100 foot away.
Pace yourself a little bit there, Macron. You're just gonna have to keep on trucking.
Yeah, Elseth begins with grave robbing this grave. Yes,
Right, so
specifically.
yeah, so you do a thorough check of all the other sarcophagi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we rub all of the graves.
That's all I can hear now. Right, okay, so
Investigation checks out.
alright, so do you want me to copy paste this or would you like to write it down somewhere?
Copy paste, please.
Alright, so there's a electrum cloth sash, a crystal sundial or silver mask.
Zerxel puts the silver mask on.
Hmm.
And that's it. That's all you find.
I mean, that's a good amount of money.
Mm-hmm. And like you guys know, you could play Gwandia off against Uthman. Just depends how skilled you are.
What is depicted on the
Rochester
sarcophagi?
They're actually like in the image of the people that have like been buried there. That's I've explained that to the rest of them. It just kind of looks. Each one looks subtly different, but they all look like they were minor lords of some sort. All seem to be holding Kopesh.
It loops, so we busted open the gate for nothing.
Have you got any interesting stories about these, Elseth? Like who they were?
How?
Luke, smart, mate. I'm giving you so much credit. And you just throw it back in my face like, ah.
It's just pictures of people. There's no names. How would I know them?
Oh, I thought you might have done a bit of research before we got in here.
I'm a grave robber in this situation. I'm not here as an archaeologist.
I wanted the same thing.
They're very far removed.
Wait, this could be considered archaeological.
Do you plan to display the objects you have just stolen in a museum?
No, but I mean to sell them to people who will.
If you honestly believe Gwandir, of all people, would display the objects we sell him in a museum, or the man that walks around with a giant brute bird will, I'm at a loss for words.
You just stepped into the hallway with the mosaic above you, and the statues on the north and south wall are like jackal-headed angels.
Cool. So that's a bit more Egyptian-y then.
Yeah, the statues are very, very lifelike, very well carved. The sculptures seem to be very well preserved as well, like they haven't weathered. Each jackal-headed angel seems to be wielding a longsword forward, as if like threatening or challenging you.
So this place is more like Egyptian then, rather than Norse gods, from the looks of it.
To be honest, you can't quite tell at this moment.
Right, okay.
I mean, there was Odin before, right? So
Yeah, I mean, there's an actual image of Odin above you on the ceiling.
Right. So, Elsaf, you're gonna have to explain this to me, mate. Oh.
It is a picture of Odin stabbing Mystra, and we are in the tomb of Mystra, Sheriff Makra. Do you require additional explanation?
Yeah, Mystra, which one's that?
It is the goddess of magic.
Is that one Norse or is that one Egyptian?
Neither.
I fucking hate gods.
Do we actually consider them Egyptian and Norse gods in this setting?
No, I just couldn't remember the names of fucking...
No, as far as anyone is concerned, the Asgardian gods are the Aesir that everyone knows. The rest of the gods belong to everyone. So Mystra, Ra, they're all... they're not considered Egyptian gods. They're just gods, part of their own pantheon.
So does everyone follow them equally then? Or is it more like...
Well, like in the middle continent of Ra Epsos that you live in, the Ra Epsos gods are more widely worshipped. So Ra, Anubis. It's just cultural.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was cultural. I just thought, was this a mix of cultures going on?
Of course, the image above you is the image of a battle from Ragnarok, when the gods all warred.
So all the gods warred in that, even though it's different cultures.
But it's common knowledge that it was the Aesir that warred against the rest when they came to this planet.
Right, okay, yeah, starting to make a bit more. Macross hasn't got a clue, but it's actually starting to make sense.
I mean, I think Grildar would probably be the only one who really knows the proper story. Like, he would have read it.
Yeah. We've not really done much book learning Macro.
Elsif does have history proficiency.
Yeah, I mean, Elsif would know as well, like, about how... But, like, where you're from, the Aesir gods are more widely worshipped and believed to be more superior. Like, you are from an area where they're mainly worshipped, but freedom of worship is more of a thing, so you could meet anyone worshipping anyone where you're from.
So she doesn't have enough reason to think I'm a backwater savage. Having the god Ra associated with me is even more.
Nope.
I know.
I think all the other reasons about you make you the backwater savage. That one specifically doesn't.
No discrimination with the gods, at least.
Alright, so Zerxel's headed up further into this hallway.
Yeah. Is there something on the right there?
That's just my number. My number of the rooms.
Oh, I can't see a number. I can just see it looks like a start of a hallway, but it doesn't go anywhere.
I think that's just the dynamic lighting not being proper.
Yeah, breaking.
Here and here as well. I think you're thinking too much into it.
Yeah, that is just the dynamic lighting being broken. That wall is there.
Mm-hmm.
You've not got my number.
When you put Advanced Fog of War on, it does that. It kind of like reveals the 5-foot square.
Yeah.
There was a path to the north we haven't taken yet.
I thought we'd just been up here, didn't you, with the hand.
I suggest, Master Makra, you go around, so I don't have to waste another spell slot to get you through the gate again.
Yeah. Good plan.
Alright, so Macro, you do a sprint round. It's fine.
I guess me and Grildor both do it, but Grildor's incredibly fast, so...
Yeah,
Why
you
does
don't- you
the
don't-
map keep moving?
You don't have to... Does it keep moving?
It was me, right-click, but stuck to right-click.
Macra, you don't actually have to move your token all the way around. You can move
Yeah,
through
you
the
can
bars.
just go through the gate.
And I will accept that you...
That.
I will accept that your character's done...
Manually.
Yeah, done the
I'm
run.
breaking my immersion, Liam.
Fucking fine. If you want to spend the time dragging your token...
If that was me, I'd have definitely let me fucking move the token all the way around and not said anything. You're far too nice of people.
Master Zerxel, I suggest I send my machine forward to test for traps, and you send your aberration forward to look for things in general.
Yeah, you should stick them together. Can the ghost ride the robot?
A ghost does not have to ride a robot. It gains no benefit from being on a physical object.
Not answer my question. Can the ghost ride the robot?
It cannot, because it cannot physically be carried forward by the machine.
Can it look like it's riding the robot?
Okay, I'm going to interrupt this most intelligent conversation with my own description of the tunnel. So as the tunnel snakes its way down, it's descending. It looks like this was dug out by some creature, probably an Umber Hulk of sorts. The tunnel seems unstable, but there are natural steps built into the sand here.
Alright, calm down, Corona.
My Corona.
I hate that everyone says this now whenever anyone comes.
Can we please make this a no Corona zona? That'd be great.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No. Okay, so continue on, explore.
Before I muted, after I muted myself, I literally went "fuck off, Corona" before any of you said anything.
As it's going off, I'll just look through Spook.
Alright, cool. So Spook heads down the tunnel.
What's down there?
Looks like another statue in a big room.
Ah, good work, sweet Xerxes.
Would you like the description of the room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a large empty hall plays host to a single statue of Ra, dressed for war. Within his grasp is a grand khopesh made of glimmering yellow steel, runes dancing down the curve of the blade. Marks around the statue show obvious signs of thievery. Dark sand is scattered around the base of the statue. Around the base of the statue are the words, "Speak, fight, and be rewarded."
It also looks like there's a room further on. It looks like boobs.
It really does, and I can't unsee it. It really does.
Why do you know boobs look like that so much? You don't even have them. Do you even have nipples?
Of course we have nipples. How'd you get the milk?
Guys. It says here, speak, fight, and be rewarded. Shall I just... No objections? Okay. And I'll start saying fight in different languages.
Okay, so what do you say?
Well, I say fight, and then I try in Common and Dwarvish, because that's what I speak.
Oh, so you say it in Common, nothing happens, but the moment you say it in Dwarvish, the statue immediately jumps out and attacks you. Can everyone roll initiative?
Hey!
Right, now I'm starting to feel kind of bad for raiding this temple. I'm literally named after this fucker.
I'm going to delete the statue and put the token there instead.
If it helps Curtis, it probably looks more like nipples to Xerxil and boobs because there's multiple sets.
Liam, I hadn't moved, but Chester would have. Can I move him up?
Yeah,
Or
of
do we
course.
still- Thanks, man.
I just love the idea of a little lizard folk breastfeeding.
Alright, so Grildar,
It brings me so much joy.
Why?
Yep.
it's a boss battle. Someone's put a boss battle music.
I mean, maybe they don't have nipples because they're lizards.
Yeah, so
Isn't all of this been boss battles?
No.
I guess the mummies weren't.
So immediately this thing leaps out and attacks you, Grildar. Oh my god, it got a crit for its first hit. You take 28 slashing.
Cut.
Rude.
Elzef, you're up first.
Death machine, obliterate. And steps forward and shoots.
Okay. Alright, so that is just a hit.
And then Elsef casts Reduce on it.
Nice.
What saving throw? Con?
That is fuck me. Marks the Constitution saving throw. DC is 19. No, 17.
It
17,
seems
19.
it seems very resistant to magic, and the spell fails.
Well, thank God I found that out with a kind of shitty spell before we wasted good spells on it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll. Oh yeah.
I was about to say, does it just look like an animated statue, or does it look like
No,
the avatar of
The
Ra?
moment he spoke fight, the stone went poof and exploded off of it, and it turned into an avatar of Ra.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Elzef just moves into the corner and ends turn.
And you realise very swiftly, especially Grildan Zerxil, that the dark sands scattered around it must be the remains of whoever attempted to steal from it before.
Cool.
Because the dark sand seems to be ash, maybe? Alright, Grildo, you're up.
Come here, bad boy. I'll show you what I got.
I feel like it's fair calling it stealing, considering the thing literally asked us to do it.
Yep. What's it wearing?
Apparently... metal.
Okay.
I waited to the 3 seconds because I knew what you were about to do. And that's the number, Wang.
That's the one.
Okay, it uses a legendary resistance.
Okay. It still can't take reactions. That's pretty good.
Yep.
After which I will move in here.
Alright, cool. So you turn away from it.
No, I'm not actually turning. Well,
No, you know, like you it's following you,
Oh,
like as you run.
Why would you do that?
yeah.
Alright, Zerxil, you're up.
Oh, Gilda's ruined my plan.
What?
You're in a prime spot. And now it's not so great.
I don't understand. I just got out of the way.
In the way. Well, not in the way, but...
Has Chesterton is into anything more interesting than a T-Rex yet?
Nope.
When's the next level that gets a buff?
No, it's not. T-Rex is the max.
Yeah, so that's the one.
I
Alright.
can't imagine a fourth
There's
level
no beast
just
mode here.
getting better at infinitum.
Alright, so
Oh, no, I thought it just you could
Hey,
get
hey,
better when
hey.
you got higher.
Zerxil, it's Zerxil's turn. What you doing?
Spook's gonna go over here
Okay.
and just cast Greater Invisibility on Macro.
Okie dokie. So Macro is invisible. Give me a little love.
I guess I still have that, so Spook can slap him as well.
That's why we always turn our tank invisible.
That seems to work quite well against him.
I'm not invisible.
I was about to say,
I
let's
mean-
not pretend who the actual tank is here.
we have two tanks, fair. But we still
Sorry,
turn one of them.
sorry, Rocket, what was that?
I slap Spook.
Okay.
Well, I slap with Spook.
I thought you said something afterwards.
No.
Alright, cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, did it do anything? Or...
Yeah, like I said, it seemed to be effective.
Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, I'm done.
Right, Macro?
He steps into here and loses his last rage for the day.
You actually raging.
Chester, wearing metal. Don't turn me into a T-Rex until I'm nearly dead. Or any of us.
Right, you are, you invisible phantom.
He does that before he moves, so then it sounds like so he's throwing his verse from over here, then he steps forward. So the guy thing doesn't know where he is exactly, and then he's going to bring the Radiant Goliath Hammer down on him twice.
Nice. Okay, so rolled a hit. That's exactly a hit.
And 20. Fucking hell, 22 to hit! Shit, me.
Yeah, so the 22 hits, but the 20 misses. But also, when you're struck, when you strike him with a melee strike, you take his AC and damage. So you go BAM! As an explosion of sunlight hits you for 22 radiant.
Rude.
Very rude.
Super rude.
And also con save to resist being blinded as well, sorry.
Oh, I guess since this is a boss fight, I'm
Yeah,
gonna...
holy shit, where's my fucking 18 damage per
You're
melee?
getting Flash of Genius. You have advantage.
Alright, yeah,
plus
so you're not blinded by it.
31.
I have actually,
high
I have
when I
genuinely, all that talent, you're lucky, forgot his legendary actions. I've just not done them. So I'm going to take one now, just because he turns and attacks Macron, hits for 19 slashing.
He's got disadvantage because I'm invisible.
Yeah, he rolled an 18 and an 18, so I don't think it makes as much difference.
I'll drop my AC then and fucking and twat him back as well. What was it for?
19 slashing.
19 reduced, yeah.
That's not reduced yet. You told me not to.
Yeah, sweet.
Also, yeah, rolled a hit.
I need to stop hitting him. I'm going to die soon, actually. 26.
All right, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
I've just closed my sheet to take away 22 HP. God damn it. Can't. 25.
All right, so you take 22 radiant and you are not blinded.
God damn it, I am actually nearly dead already.
Do we have diamonds?
You have one scroll of raised dead. Chester.
Right. Let's get support him.
I'm asking because I have Revivify. It'd be good to know if we have diamonds.
When Macro said don't use Velociraptor until it's nearly dead, that might not be the too distant future.
Well,
Yeah.
so Chester, you've cast Happy Hour, right?
Yep.
And then with
Let's
a
get
bonus,
everyone done.
and then with a bonus action, you have to use the healing.
Yeah, I'll send 7 Macro's way.
So Macro, you gain 7.
Sweet.
And I've got some juicier Healy spells.
Okie dokie. End of your turn then, Chester.
End of my turn, and wee time.
All right, cool. So the avatar. Well, I'm going to need Chester before you go. Never mind, I'll do it for him. So
That's right, I'm here.
I make a con save because the avatar returns to the group. Macro is the only one exempt from this. And let me check if his Xerxel's out. You all need to make con saves.
I did try and put myself around the corner.
Oh, I'll give you advantage on it, Xerxel. You're literally just in range. Yeah, so you take half damage and are not blinded.
I like how Chester's in a little bit of alcove of rock here as well.
All right,
Yeah, that's why I got 22.
All right, so it's a DC 16.
Oh, I shouldn't have used the mythic die. Oh well.
Those of you who pass are not blinded and take 15 radiant.
Shit.
Those of you who fail take 30 radiant damage and are blinded for 1 hour.
Oh shit! Alright.
Right. Tatty in a second.
Is it a spell?
It is not.
How rude. And you said it was a 16, yeah?
Yeah.
How rude.
It is right.
And it's just, he brings his Grand Kopesh up, slams it into the floor, and there's just a burst of sunlight, goes in a cone.
Can I hellish rebuke it as it hits me?
Isn't it a ranged attack or a melee attack, not like a spell?
Hellish rebuke?
Yeah.
No, that's
It's when an attack hits you, I think.
Oh,
That's when
fair
you
enough.
take damage.
I'll
Are you
roll,
sure?
I roll deck save. Is amazing +0, so no, he fails.
Cool.
Oh,
Dex
what the frick? You the hell kind of damage is that?
It's 5th level.
Oh,
On 5th level, I'm going to do a huge amount.
yeah. So
Who's here? I can't really seaming or geese him or something.
as you
can
are, I'm assuming you passed the saving throw, Xerxel. So as you are like smashed with this sunlight that burns up your front, you just send back a tail anaconda length of fire that explodes against his face, knocks him onto one knee, and it just looks up with a look of surprise in its eyes, like, what?
What me?
It looks bloodied. Elzef, your turn.
Elzef just commands the death machine to obliterate again, and it shoots. With a 28 for 14.
That hits.
Nice.
Elzef brings down the lightning staff for an arc bolt. For 14 if he fails the save.
He uses one of his legendary resistances.
That is absolutely fair. Elzef ends turn.
At the end of your turn, he goes to attack good old Macro here and he hits you for 13 slashing. You can half that as you will.
We're still with a disadvantage yet.
Yep.
Keep reminding you just in case.
Then it's Grildar's turn.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice. I'm blind. Can't really do much. I can
Yeah.
know where he is, though, right? So I'm going to block his path a bit more and then dodge.
Oh, you're going to dodge. All right. So at the end of your turn, he will lash out at you with his Kopesh. Go to slam it down. He still hits you for 9 slashing.
Oh, not 20. How rude.
He rolled 22.
With disadvantage. How rude.
Yeah. The other one was a 28.
Yeah, it's just rude.
That's
what I'm saying.
Xerxel, it's your turn.
We will make an attempt to ruin him and increase the DC to 25.
Yeah, he fails. I'm glad you did. If you hadn't have done that, he would have passed.
That's why we do it. That's
Yeah.
why we do it. And then Spook can give him some slap and tickle.
Because Rune's just reduced his AC, does that mean he does the last
It
fucking
has, yes.
damage when you hit him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I was hoping for.
Okay, he falls to one knee. The corruption of life drain spreading up him.
I'm done, I suppose. Well, I guess I can just move a bit more around the corner, so there's less blindiness.
Yeah. So Spook also needs to make a con save. I forgot about this last time he hit.
What's it for?
When you're hit when you melee attack, he leaves bursts of radiant damage.
Oh, this is just for damage. Okay, not an effect.
Right, so he takes 22 radiant.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he's not resistant to that. What are you doing? Come on.
I feel like he's going to have a week to it, if anything.
Okay.
Thankfully, undead aren't weak to any radiant in 5e.
Alright, I'm going to use, as his legendary action some points of his inspiration.
Point in me. I'm going to die if I hit him.
Then don't hit him.
I'm going to use
You could dodge.
that Zerx will give me. That was pish.
Okie dokie, anything else?
That's been done.
Chester?
Right. Now? Macro?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Can do, yeah.
Dead.
Okay, let's do it. That thing's part wrapped.
Okay.
Oh, I'm still Invisible Raptor as well. Pretty
An
cool.
invisible raptor.
Alright.
And then,
Still get some healing.
yep, I'm going to roll some healing on Grilda.
Might be why.
Sorry, hang on. For some reason, I've completely spaced. Is it 2d6? I've forgotten.
Yeah, it's 2d6.
No. What is wrong with me? Oh, wow.
Alright, so who are you using that on?
Grilda. Not that it does.
Grilda gets 4 hit points.
You might want to run away as well. Try and get as far as down that corridor as you can.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a good idea, actually. Let me just get rid of all my pantaloons.
Well, that failed. Okay, so the Avatar of Ra turns around. Oh no, he wouldn't be able to do that anyway because he can't see you. So he doesn't do that, actually. He will attack Grildar instead.
Oh yeah, he's an invisible raptor. Can you even raptor him if he's invisible?
Don't say stuff like this.
You won't believe what just happened on my rolls. What I just rolled on his melee. So, yeah, technically, I will allow it now, but technically, yeah, you can't see Macra to turn him into a T-Rex.
Which is really
Yeah.
odd because it's his invis that's turning him invisible.
Yeah, but it's-
I
I
mean, it would break the second he turns into raptor anyway, because both concentrations. So.
Yeah, but he's got the scepter, so.
Oh, yeah.
No. He's to be fair, Todd, you do lose the great invisibility.
Me?
I thought it was Zerxel cast.
No, it's Xerxel. Yeah, sorry. I was
Yeah,
gonna
well,
say
me.
you need
But
to
I
read
was-
the rules.
I was gonna say I did. Can I push the raptor spell to the scepter?
Yes, I was about to say. Hopefully, you've read the rules and you have. You push
Yeah,
the
yeah.
spell onto the pearl and then hold
Well,
it aloft.
for some reason I thought it was a bonus action, but
It
it's
is.
just actually. Is it?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to push the concentration onto the.
Doesn't say it on there at the moment, unless I've misread it. It just says as you're casting, you push it.
Oh yeah, okay. So you can do it as you're casting.
Yeah.
All right, so it's on
Is
the
that- that's
it's on the set.
broken. Cool.
Right, cool. He would then focus on Grildar, like I said, rolls double ones and then rolls max for damage, so nothing. The roll just looks ridiculous. Alright, Elzef, your turn.
I command the death machine to move slightly here, so it has a straight line of fire, and then shoot.
Okay.
17. I don't think that hits.
That misses.
And then else have arc bolts. For 6 plus 6 if it hits.
It hits, and he takes the
Well.
damage. Yep. So at the end of your turn, he will attack Spook. and
bit rude.
cuts Spook down.
I mean, that's the action of a desperate man.
Yeah, I mean, Spook hurt him a lot. So, Grildo, you're up.
Okay. I will do the dodge.
Of course you will.
Jesus.
I mean, this is the one time I accept it because he's in front of the avatar of a god, so dodging does seem correct, but...
Yeah, it does seem the appropriate response.
He goes to slam the Grand Kopesh at you, Grildar, but you bring your shield up, manage to block it with a spark of radiant energy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now Xerxil's up.
Cackle to keep the ruin up.
Mm-hmm.
Move forward a little bit. Give him the chill touch, which is max to 16.
Max to what, sorry?
16.
Fuck you, he's using his last legendary resistance. Yep.
And then I move back.
That is the action of a desperate avatar.
Yeah. The legendary resistor cantrip is pretty grim
Yeah,
times.
he uses a point of inspiration. Seems to be slowly healing. Macro?
Thing. There's only one real thing to do with.
You're gonna bite him.
Not got the right character.
Just gonna eat the prick.
Again, you motherfucker.
No.
I load you bastard. John.
Ah, you miss.
Oh, that was.
With a 24?
Oh, he's invisible, isn't he? Yeah, so that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately you take 22 damage.
Does it
18?
not reduce by the ruin? Reducing his AC?
Yep.
Oh, got him. Not that it really matters. I've got 136 HP to work.
Yeah, you say that and then you're down, so shut up.
Oh, yeah, there is that. I think I've got more HP than a T-Rex, right? There's my.
Alright, so he is actually grappled.
Get
I'm
him.
assuming this will go.
Yep.
Chester!
Does anyone else want to go part raptor?
It's nearly dead, I don't think... I think you're wasting a spell slot here.
Is it? Well, I presumed it would be tougher. I will, in that case, I'll hot potato the shit out of it.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'm also going to upcast, most likely, to... No, I'm not. I'm just going to do level 2.
I reckon level.
Where are you casting it? It's armor or it's sword?
Armor.
Alright, so it seems to be quite resistant to it. But it takes the damage nevertheless. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll chuck the heal on Grildar again.
Alright, it seems to be faltering at the moment. It seems to be staggering around Grildar, slamming onto its shield, into his shield, not doing much. So Grildar takes 8 healing.
Sorry? I took 8 healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Chester used happy hour on you.
Oh, sorry. I was like, what? Why is Ra healing me?
You're just a good boy. That's why he's healing you.
Shit. Okay, so it didn't recharge. I will use an inspiration point to give it haste.
Can I do that to myself as well?
Yeah, if it's one part. It's actually part of the inspiration rules. You can.
He's just been
You
using.
would have more inspiration if you did the recap more often.
Yeah, he's just been doing the second wind one.
Well, as long as someone of you guys does a recap, you'll get a point of inspiration to begin the session.
Why have I only got one there? I should have 2 because Adrian's for the last 2 weeks at least. No.
Alright, so Grildar, the first attack slams into you for 18 slashing.
Still with disadvantage, right?
Yeah, and then the next one misses. The hasted action. Elzeth.
Well, I didn't think I would get another turn. Death Machine shoots him. For 21 damage.
It goes straight through his chest, pings off the wall, ricochets back into its back, and it crumbles into dust, leaving the Kopesh on the ground.
Alright, the performance of the machine mediocre. There is still improvements to be made.
Indeed. Oh, I did say it would be rewarded. I'll pick up the Kopesh.
Alright, Okay, so the Kopesh feels lightweight in your hand.
So yeah, Elseth, are you any good at... I know you can enchant things. Are you also good at figuring out what stuff does?
I did inform you previously that I am able to identify items, yes.
Yeah, good. Might have been somewhere else with my mind when you said that. I do apologize. It may happen again.
I
Why did this character have to appear after I used one of my ritual spells to pick up Identify? Oh dear, oh dear.
By the way, this Kopesh is massive. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to like your usual.
Say, Jester, how about you hand me that belt of giant strength you're not using?
Sorry, I didn't catch that on. What was that?
You have a belt of giant strength that you can't attune to because you have too many attunement slots.
Yes, goodwill there. Perhaps you could use it. I'll give it to him. If I had it, I didn't know I did.
Yeah,
Well, you got it last session when you weren't there.
Oh, that's why.
That'll also be why.
I'll hand it over.
Very good.
Apologies, I hoarded it for so long.
No, that's quite alright. I was actually quite fond of this cloak, but it seems to have just not worked most of the time, so if someone wants it. I have a mantle of spell resistance someone can take.
That might be good on me, actually. Am I actually tuned?
I do have 4 attunement slots.
Open.
No, I have 3 to open.
Okay.
Has it dropped anything, Liam?
Yeah, like the yellow grand Kopesh on the ground with
which,
glittering runes.
Which Elseth is in the process of identifying, I assume.
Right, cool.
Oh, I am in the process. You didn't actually ask Elseth to identify it, so
Oh,
they
sorry.
don't do it unless you specifically asked to do it.
Yeah, I mean, Gilder would have done that, just said so, like, here you go, could you have a look at it?
Okay, well, Elseth has a look at it as a ritual, so this is going to take a while.
Liam, can I frantically look around?
Yes. Did you want to use the rest of your healing?
Yes, I do. I should
You've
have.
got 14 d10 to give out.
Cool.
Got rid of it.
D6.
This would be a good time to take a short rest then,
I
because
was about to say,
Elseth spent
Macro's
an
going to
hour.
find a nice looking, comfy looking corner.
10 to each of you. And 3 to me. And is Zerk still hurt?
Yeah.
And at some point during the short rest of taking it, the machine just spontaneously combusts into flame and disappears.
Fuck me. That was.
I see you're taking a short rest here, yeah?
Yeah.
Any minute. Zerxel, can you roll me a d12?
I can. Let the 12 commence.
Alright, you're fine. Short rest goes without a hitch, and I will share the Grand Kopesh's rules with you. Identify it.
No.
Oh! I think we know who's having this fucker.
Yeah, I can just... You can give me
Shit.
back my magic weapon.
Have the achievement back, I guess. The magical ability from it.
Whoa, what's that?
Whoa!
Someone's breathing down the mic.
Oh, probably me. Sorry.
Belt of what strength was it? Which giant?
Was it Hill Giant? Yeah. The
Yeah,
bottom one.
The 21 one. 21 one.
No, it's 19, I think, isn't it?
30 minutes.
No.
No, Hell Giant's 21.
Let's have a look at giant strength 5e.
21. Because
This item disappear to be superior.
Just
21.
be stronger
Oh.
than me.
You're all talking at the same time.
Curtis, go again.
Said the main reason I didn't want to give it to Chester to begin with because he'd been stronger than me.
I don't think that's what it was.
It's 21. Hill giant strength,
Okay.
lowest one.
There you go, then.
The giant strength belt are pretty crazy. Like, you can go up to 29, which
I know.
put a belt on.
So you're reading the item now, I'm assuming.
This item does appear to
Yes.
be superior to the hammer I cobbled together in an evening, so I advise you to use it instead.
Right, okay. So you need my hammer back to take the glowy ability out of it.
I am sorry, I was distracted by the way you said that and worded it.
Who's taking the Kopesh so I can put it in their character folder?
It is clearly Curtis. Like,
Alright. I know.
I don't think anyone else except Chester has ever used.
He complained
sword.
about not getting a magical item. I'm like, just go to the goddamn fucking dungeon already.
Now I'm getting them left, right, and centre.
To be honest, I thought you were going to go down the stairs and avoid it completely, and I was just going to laugh.
Have you stuck to my pocket?
I will reclaim the magic from the hammer this evening.
Alright, okay. I'm going to upgrade.
Alright, can I quickly... so, Zerxil, while you're taking the short rest with the group, you hear a familiar voice that no one else obviously hears. It's... Zerxil, so sorry for leaving suddenly. I cannot be with you and your friends anymore. Too much violence. Time to go home. Sorry. Your friend, Anna.
Does he know the spell? Does he know what he can do?
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, he knows that he can reply with 25 words or less.
He just, Anna, come back. Zox will miss you.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. Just
roll a persuasion check.
That's all it takes, kind of man.
Hold on.
If that's all it takes to bring Anna back, a 12 persuasion check, wow.
Well, he
Everyone
rolled
has
17, and we'll get to that at another time. You don't get... For the rest of the short rest, you don't get a reply back.
Okay. He sulks miserably.
Eye of Raw, that's one of Arne's ones.
It is one of Arnie's cantrips. Or not Arnie's, but like, you know, one of the compiled ones from the other books.
Some of those are actually mine, but that one's probably not.
And yes, Curtis, intelligence will be your casting modifier for it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty dire for you.
I mean, that probably means Grilda could probably use it quite well.
I don't really want to take my shield off, though.
Yeah, it says
Yeah, I just never swing it, so... I mean, I could now, I guess, with... Grilda now not being part of the Iron Blood anymore, but part of the... Iron Muscles.
The Iron Gains.
Bearing in mind, Chester, you could play a Song of Rest to give everyone an extra D6 hit points.
If I must.
You don't have to, I just wanted to remind you of your bardic abilities.
Does that get better at some point?
Do I have that, though?
Yeah.
Of course you have Song of Rest! What is this?
I just can't remember. I just can't remember what I've named it.
Perhaps you've heard of me.
Perhaps you've heard of me.
Is it Smug Story?
Oh no, it's Smug Story.
Yes.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So you roll a D6. Oh, D8 this time.
I once wrestled an owlbear to the floor with my bare hands and no shirt, and it was greasy.
The owlbear, the hands, or the shirt?
All of them.
Huh.
Roll a D6.
D8 apparently.
D8.
Should we each roll one, or is he rolling one for all of us?
He rolls one, so everyone gets two.
So sad.
Hey, back roll, you can laugh now, but in the next battle, if you're down to like 2 hit points, you can thank Chester. Which you frequently are, you know it.
Yeah, you can always thank Chester.
I'm always
You fucking ungrateful bastards. Speaking of which, he is frantically searching around in his short rest, you fucking prick. Where are you? It's gotta fucking be here somewhere. Get out of my fucking way.
Here's MVP.
I think I know what you're looking for, but you can make an investigation check anyway.
The fuck is it? Yeah, will do.
Chester, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for my fucking scroll.
You're making me nervous. You want me to have a look instead, and you can just sit down and talk.
Yeah, alright.
Normally I'm quite against that, but you just pacing around like this is worse.
Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, this owlbear.
Alright. Grildart, you do a thorough investigation during this hour of this room. There is no secret cobbles, no secret bricks, no secret sandstone. You move some of the sand apart, nothing. Nothing beneath the base. You don't find anything in this room.
Are you sure it's supposed to be here, Chester?
It's here somewhere, I can smell it. And also I know it because I read it in a book. But
I'm pretty sure you can't smell it since scrolls really don't have a particular smell.
nah, sorry.
How do you know it's here?
Figure of speech. Read it somewhere, didn't I? Actually, probably should tell the truth. Kind of. I can't actually remember where I learnt this. It was somewhere prophetic.
You learnt it in the Netherreal City. The Mind Flayer.
It was from that, the tentacle bloke. The one with the squid face.
Right. And he happened to specify which brick it was under.
He did not, but I know it's here.
Right,
Let's get one thing
the
straight.
best thing we do is we know that it was here. Someone
That's
else could have taken it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Although it doesn't really look like someone's been out here unless Lantix is being untrue, and I don't take him to be the kind. But he
I'd
might
just
not
like
have noticed.
I'd like to keep pressing, just in case.
Yeah, that's fine, no worries. How are you all
Well,
feeling? We're good to go.
I'm
Zuxil, okay?
Macro's ready, Kurt's not.
And Curtis is never ready, so let's not wait for that.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Curtis, you could spend some hit dice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kurt's not ready, but Macro isn't. I'm too busy trying to fucking get the Grand Kopesh added to new spell.
Well, yeah, you got the handout. So Elzef, is that the square you walk to?
It is not.
No.
Sure.
As you walk over there, can you make a dexterity saving throw as the floor seems to fall beneath you?
That is
The
not
nipple
something I'm good at, so I'm gonna use a Flash of Genius.
Alright.
So I get a +5 to this. Which makes it 16.
You fail, and you fall 20 feet. For a total of 2d6 damage.
Yes.
Oh no.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor. But as you strike the floor and lay prone, you hear and as you look up, you see something ethereal sliding out of the wall. I need just Elspeth to just roll initiative to see if you go before the ethereal snake. Because you might be able to escape before it can bite you.
Nope.
Well, no, you don't know, because it's only got a d20 as well. Oh, yep, so you go first.
How deep is this hole?
20 foot.
Well, I don't have a second level spell slot anymore, so I don't think I can actually get out of this hole.
Yeah, it's your turn, though.
Elsef throws up a rope.
Can I try and catch it?
One moment. We'll go to this creature's round, then we'll go to the rest of you.
Yep, sure.
Alright, so Elzef, this thing hisses, its cobra hood flies outwards with a myriad of colours, glittering spectrally. It gets a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Tries to bite at you, but you manage to dodge it. I want to move you quickly out of the way. Then I'm going to add this. And put you in it. Alright, so the rest of you can act as a group, like.
Yep, I will try and grab the rope and pull her out.
Alright.
I have my own rope also if needed.
Elza, if you're holding onto the rope just as Grildar's yanking.
Yeah, I didn't throw out a rope and then not catch it.
Alright,
hold it. That's
just
silly.
just make an athletics, Grildar, to see how quick you manage to get Elza up. Yeah, managed to get her up in one round, and then the pit seems to clunk clunk.
I need to watch your step there, Elspeth.
I will be honest, I thought since we hadn't encountered any traps, the chance of an additional trap would be very low. I have been proven incorrect, and I shall change my assessment of a trap probability from 25% to 37%.
This is generally the case until you step into the first one.
Sorry, what was
I would
that?
appreciate if someone more disposable would go first from now on.
I just look at her. Well, after you then.
Brilliant.
I thought you had understood me, because you said okay then, but apparently that is not the case.
Oh no, I understood you perfectly, so please do proceed.
Again, I think you may have not understood me. Let me elaborate. Since I have the ability to bring people back from the brink of death, it seems...
And I'll just walk away from the conversation. just sigh and walk. But I'll be careful.
Elspeth, have you got You know what? Yeah, I've completely forgot the question.
It's so Curtis and so Macra at the same time.
It works well. Low-end characters just suit me very well.
And just as I'm about to walk off, I'll be like, and Elseth, I noticed your death machine, as you call it, kind of like fell apart. Can you get us another one? How does that work?
I could.
Now?
I could.
Would you?
I would have done so if I would.
But it would be beneficial for us if you do. What's the downside to you to doing so?
Well, let me go through the probable scenarios we will
Please
encounter.
try and do it in 2 sentences.
I
know this
could
might be
do
a
less
challenge
other
for you.
things.
Well, yes, but falling into pits is something that we don't particularly enjoy, and you don't seem to either, so...
I shall take your suggestion and create an additional death machine.
Griller sighs deeply.
This one has, like, a tiny shield attached to the top that's vibrating a bit.
Okay.
And it's constantly emitting temporary hit points, basically.
Nice. Well,
And the death
after
machine
you,
moves forward.
shield the death machine?
Wait, so can you tell me specifically what tiles you move over?
It just moves through the tiles.
Oh, can it make a dex save, please?
Before you do, I'll ask Elseth to step on each tile with one leg, and I'll check to see if I see anything, if that helps. I don't know if I'll spot anything, but I'm, of course, wary now, so I'm assuming there'll be more traps.
Yeah, you can make an investigation check if you want. Okay, so I'll reveal them for you.
Alright.
Brilliant.
You figure out all, like, 10 feet by 10 feet are 4 separate pit traps.
Is it possible to walk across the middle, or is that really precarious?
They seem like they trigger by what it looks like is a weight on it, and then 2 seconds later. So you take one step and then you fall.
Yeah. No, but what I mean is that, like, there's lines in the middle on the map.
Yeah.
Are those lines there, and could you walk on those, or is it?
No,
super
like, for
dangerous?
example, at the moment they are up, so they're just like a normal floor.
Yeah, I get that. But, like, if the area between the 2 traps is like this wide, then you could obviously step there. But if it's like this, and then they
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, you could try with an acrobatics check. Yeah.
Well, and I'll just step over here. So yeah, don't step in the center here.
Alright, so you leap onto that section there.
Yep, and then I'll do the same. After checking the next part where there's no holes or something on the other side.
What you mean, like here?
No, I'm basically checking, like, for arrow slits and stuff here.
Okay, so can you make a perception check?
Arne, you had a mantle of spell resistance, right? You've given there.
Yes.
Arne, there are arrow slits.
Of course there are, because that's what you do after a pit trap. Okay. I will ask Elseth to either use the shield to give me temporary hit points, I can step in and take them, or walk the death machine over. Either way, I'll raise my shield.
Okay.
Against it. And
It does seem a waste.
can it grant me temporary hit points, or how does that work?
Yeah, it does grant you temporary hit points as a bonus action.
Okay.
9. We can do that each turn as a bonus action, so this is actually...
Alright.
Nice buff. Yeah. So I'll step over here.
Alright, and you hear clunk, like mechanisms go off.
Yeah, and I'll immediately, like,
First things first.
duck down, raise
Right.
my shield.
Alright, so I had to roll because they're so old, but they still go off. Plus 8 to each. So natural 20 on one, and the next one, the one on the right clonks into your armor, your shield, but the first one hits. One moment, let me roll. So it does a total of 1 piercing damage as the needle manages to find a gap in your collar, but I need you to make a con save.
Do both hit or just one?
One hits, but I got a crit.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I have resistance to poison damage.
Yeah, I know. So you rolled a 20.
So it's 27, so it's 13.
Yep.
And then half, I guess.
Yep.
Because of the con save, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's... I still have 2 temporary hit points left.
Cool. Nice work.
Then I will check again to see if they've repeated the same pattern of pit traps and arrow slits over the next 3 squares.
Make an investigation check. As far as you can see, this next part seems to be relatively free.
Yeah, I'm not buying it, even though I didn't find it. I'm definitely not buying it.
Okay.
So taking a chance because they might assume people will check that. I'm still going to just step over here.
Okie dokie. Can you make a dex? No, I'm joking. That would be really bitchy if that was the actual.
That's what I would do if I was a top designer.
I wish I'd actually thought of that before.
It would be great. You just put those ones in the opposite sides. So.
I wish I'd thought of it like beforehand.
Read Tucker's Kobolds at some point, and you'll get lots of inspiration.
Yeah.
Alright, Chester, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh,
Yep.
You...
He just particularly wants Grill to navigate these traps. He just fucking walks straight forward.
So, Chester, you fall and take 9 bludgeoning damage as you crack against the bottom. However, this one doesn't seem to have a snake at the bottom, but you all hear a rumbling as the walls begin to close in on him. Can everyone roll initiative?
Chester,
Quick question.
Yeah.
I don't think the scroll's down there, so stop looking.
Why didn't you warn me?
When he walked past the arrow slit, did it not do anything?
No.
Cool. Ammunition expended. All good.
It only gives temporary HP to things 10 feet next to it, so this is
Suboptimal.
yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Elsa just stands there. I should have probably attempted to disable the traps.
What's that?
I was about to say, isn't this the reason we brought you?
Oh, I wasn't asked to do it. I was asked to provide temporary hit points.
Alright, cool. At initiative count 20, you are now technically counted as squeezing Chester as it begins to close in on you. You're putting your hands out. You've got about 3 foot of a gap. On the next initiative count 20, you will be crushed.
Ouch.
Elzef, your turn.
Elsa cast Levitate on Chester.
You can't see him.
Oh, well that's suboptimal. Elsef moves. Can they get by?
Yeah, so that's double movement to jump there.
That's 10, 15, 25. Now?
Alright, so you peer down and you see Chester squeezing.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Levitate with a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay, so one creature choice. You can see you're vertically up 20 feet. He would literally be just above the lip.
That solves the situation, doesn't it?
It does solve the situation, I guess. That was the trap done. Well done. But you did expend a resource, so I'm a happy man.
Yeah, I cannot cast Revivify anymore, so this is
Do I go there?
Yeah, you can float around, by the way, like a helium balloon.
Oh,
well,
thank
he
you.
has to carry himself forward using the wall and stuff, but
I'm a fucking helium nightmare.
Well, some of that's true.
I was about to say, it's oddly accurate to what we just described you as normally.
Elsa at this point is going to attempt to disable the what's it called, the trap. What are the traps called you step on?
Drop trap.
Pressure plates.
Yeah.
Pressure plates.
Just going through with thief tools, finding where they push down and janking them.
Just so you know, just quickly, guys, Curtis, yes, the lay on hands restore like a long rest. Like it says, it counts as level 10 paladin ability.
Mm-hmm.
So that restores on long rest, that's how that does. The smite does say new dawn to restore on the actual item.
Yeah, that's fine. That's I thought that I knew the smite. That's what I said at dawn, like the smite. Do I need to declare it before the roll or after?
Oh yeah, it acts like smite.
So you can just...
Oh no, wait, you don't declare it before. You can do it exactly like the smite ability from a paladin.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 21 with double
Is this
proficiency
to detect
plus
traps?
No, to disable whatever traps are. Jank the pressure plates, basically.
Right, so you blank this one, and then as you go to move over to the next one, you realise these two on the behind that you are trying to blank, this one at the back, has ignition. It has spark, like powder all around the edges. And using a bit of water, you dampen it. So if you do set this trap off, it won't explode.
Master Macra, could you throw the death machine slightly closer?
You just
I'm floating around, yeah?
Yeah, you are, Chester, you're levitating.
I'll pick up the death machine. How heavy is it?
Actually, Master Decker, could you check if there's actually anything worthwhile on that side? Otherwise, we might as well just go back.
I'll have a quick look.
Alright, so
Fuck it.
Chester, you come in here,
Yeah.
and first you see a man, a skeleton, up against the wall, clutching a lockbox.
Oh, shit.
He's got obvious signs of injury all over the bones, broken bones, ribs smashed in, and there's a pair of... Weirdly, it looks very strange, like his hands look massive, but it's just him wearing a pair of gloves that seem to be perfectly preserved.
There's a skeleton in here. I'll look at the lockbox. I'll give it a quick look over.
We're in a two, mate. The skeletons everywhere.
Yeah, the lockbox is like a small kind of a foot by foot purple thing.
I'll give it a little open.
There's a clicking sound.
And it opens.
Yep.
Sorry, my friend, you will not be needing this. I'll have a look.
Inside is what looks like, let me click this. Yep, a ceramic statue of what looks like Ra.
It looks like some kind of Warhammer figurine.
Somewhat figurine.
A ceramic statue.
There's also the chink of coins inside. There's 110 platinum pieces.
I'll show it to Grodar in a rare display of faith in the party.
I mean, I was standing there looking over your shoulder.
I'll show it to Grodar in a rare. I'm being inspected.
And with Grildar's passive perception, you notice that the gloves have no wear and tear. Obviously, some sort of artifact. Inside is also a bolt of silver cloth.
Interesting.
Yes.
Do you want to just put those in the bag? Yeah.
I will. I'll hand them to Grodar. I presume if Grodar has the bag, I'll give them to him.
And do you want to write down the gloves?
Yep, I'll do it now.
I'm just going to add the money to the party funds.
Oh, you're going to put the money in, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I wrote down the notes as well.
Oh, have you done it? Or...
Yeah. No,
Okay.
like there is ceramic statue of Ra, bolt of silver cloth. There's 110 platinum pieces, and there's also the gloves that the skeleton was wearing.
Okay. I'll leave it then if you guys have done it. Shit, we've got a lot in this fucking bag.
Some of it's actually not there.
Yeah, so I was just on the ship.
Like, I went through it and mentioned things that weren't there. So
Yeah, I just took off the ruby, for example.
yeah.
I think some other things are gone as well. I can fix it at some point. That point's not now.
All right, there you go.
Alright, I'll make my way back and I'll... are you clinging onto the gloves, Chester, or are you...
No, I'll put them in as well.
Aha! I see Chester has noticed something in the room.
I
His
have.
inquisitive self. The wall, yeah, you find a entrance that would have once been collapsed inwards, but you managed to squeeze through a tiny gap in the wall and see a collapsed, broken sarcophagus on the far side of the room.
Give me one moment, good Grildir. I'll have a little look-see.
Let me, yeah. Alright. You take a look in.
Yep.
And you notice that there's a broken up corpse inside, mummified in bits.
You, sir, have seen better days.
I'm just quickly reading up this.
You're right there, Jester.
All is well.
Well, it's been an interesting day fighting Ra.
Just a bit. It's
Aye.
rare we have this one-to-one time, Grildar.
Yes, isn't it just fine? You can stop putting your voice on now, because I know it's fake.
Well, yeah, fuck. It's kind of like, habit.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just
Although,
teasing.
please don't do that again. Jesus, is that how I sound? Fucking Christ. Right. I'll start digging around in there.
Alright, make
Compared to what you normally sound like, yeah.
Make an
you can do.
investigation check while you're rooting around in the sarcophagus.
Do me a favour, give me a hand with this, yeah?
Sure thing.
Nice. Alright, so you're rooting around, you and Chester, and immediately you realise that he was buried with his khopesh, which is dented and broken. But he was also buried with like a coin purse tied to his sash. And you pick it up, and there's something round, marble-like inside. And as you empty the bag into your hand, Grildar, there's a stone, perfectly spherical and silver, with an electrum like banding, and it just hums with magical energy in your hand.
Well, this is interesting. Let's take this back and see what else I can make of it.
I rolled randomly for what one it would be, and it came out a very good one.
So I've still got one question I want to answer. Where the fuck is my scroll?
Yeah, that's a good question. I didn't see it so far anywhere. You didn't find it down there where you went, did you?
No. Nothing.
Willa just chuckles a bit. Next time, unless you're convinced it's down there, maybe let someone else take the lead. Yeah, and if you see me jumping over holes in the floor, then perhaps assume there's another hole there. I know you're a bit anxious to get the thing, but
Alright, yeah, we'll do. As we leave, I'm like, no, Grildar, I will not look at your suspicious testicle.
Yes, Grildar.
as that happens, like I fake push him. I'll hold him back, but I'll fake push him onto another place where there's going to be a trap, and then I'll just grab his collar.
Yeah, as you fake push him, it actually kind of activates and it opens, revealing a charred skeleton at the bottom.
Oh, and I'll just stand there, like with Jester obviously standing on his feet and leaning over the edge. I'm holding him by his collar and said, "Sorry, what was that, Chester?"
Nothing, good Grildar. You're in perfect condition.
Young Master Ironblood, I will have you know that I am proficient in medicine. I could look at your
Misshapen testicle.
Is there anything in the hole? Because
I'll just...
Chester's getting really angsty.
Apart from a skeleton that looks to be very charred. That's it.
Am I still floating?
I mean, I'll pull you back and just let you go on the square where you are.
Okay.
I was about to say, it's probably still levitating, aren't you? Just pushing and then just slowly drift across.
Am I still levitating, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll drift back over.
And then, of course, Grildar does his usual and leap across.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some shit for you. It's in the bag. Right, I'm looking around. If you bastards want to stick around, great. If not, I guess I'll meet you somewhere else.
Nah, come on. I'll keep looking with you.
So, Grildar, you're studied in Arcana, right? So, you started to study in Arcana.
Yeah, I know a little bit.
And you recognise the artifact. It's something that you've seen on Master Zashida.
Okay.
Which is actually weird, because it's one of the items I gave her when I created her stats. And I rolled it for it randomly and got it, so...
How do you change the text for the saving throws, Anna? Where do you put that in?
Modifiers.
Yeah, let me do that in a sec. I do it as an attacher because it's easier.
How do you do attaches? Is it under modifiers?
It's under the cog on the sheet, and then at the bottom there's an attachers thing. You add one.
Oh yeah, it's a really tiny thing, so I didn't see it.
Yeah. I'll let Elspeth identify the
Well, that's only gonna happen as a ritual on a short rest, so...
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Hey, you can take
We
10
take a short
minutes.
rest. Okay. Well, Elsef identifies the stuff then.
Alright, so
And
the
I guess
gloves.
Xerxel as well, because he also has identified we got 2 items, right?
I mean, yeah, Xerxel can do one, and Elzev can do another to make it only 10 minutes.
Yep, sure. I'll hand the gloves to Zerxel and the stone to Elseth. And
Boo.
the stone is Iron Stone of Reserve.
It is an Iron Stone of Reserve, and Xerxel, you find that these gloves are gloves of thievery.
Fuck me, it's like divinity.
Yeah, and the moment you attune to them, you know that they gloves go invisible,
The gloves go invisible.
and they give you +5 to sleight of hand.
Okay.
Like, let me finish that last part.
I imagine, quite literally, they just disappear, and Xerxel's like, haven't seen that any.
But yes, the Iron Stone of Reserve is pretty powerful.
Yeah, it's like a ring of spell storing, except an Iron Stone, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, Elzef, you note that it has... one moment. Yep, I need to roll randomly for what spell it will have. Stored inside.
We all look in pretty good physical condition. How are we doing for energy reserves? Are we still good to keep going?
I generally just need a short rest
Yeah, I'm completely spent until we have a
between breaks. So no, I'm good to go. That's what I mean.
Hell yeah! So it has catnap in it.
Oh, fantastic. Is the Iron Stone of Reserve in this thing? Or do I have to look at that Iron Stone?
I'll link it to you.
But it has the spell catnap cast in it already.
Is catnap like just nap from 2nd edition?
It's like trying to get a 10. You all get a 10-minute short rest.
If you have catnap casting, you get the benefits of a short rest in a shorter amount of time.
Oh, right, okay. Not like broken 2nd edition. Nah.
Yeah, it's just like you cast it and then it's a casting of one action, and then 3 creatures just go bloop
Yeah,
if they want to, and they get a short rest in 10 minutes.
Well, it can store up to 3 levels worth of spells, so if we ever don't do anything on a day, you can have 3 more spells. It's like, hanging around.
yeah, like it's like a 3rd level spell or 3 first level spells.
Yeah, so like the ring of spellstoring that Wick has, you can cast a Revivify in there.
I could do that, yes. Or not. How is Xerxel on attuned items?
How's Xerxel on attuned items?
Yeah, how many do you have?
1.
Do you want another one?
No, 2.
Yeah, there's a bit of a risk for me. Like, I could unattune the Zephyr every time we leave the Zephyr, but that just seems risky in case we ever need to call her over when we're close.
Yeah,
So I'd rather not do that.
You can have this then, Rocket, or you can have a Cloak of Protection, which I'll make on the next rest.
we've also got this.
Cloak of Protection, because I've already got a Ring of Spell Storing, and I'm not going to end up with that many leftover slots.
Okay, I'll put in the Iron Stone then on the next.
2nd edition, that was broken.
Yeah, mate, it's fucking it's brilliant. We've still got that Mantle of Spell Resistance as well, haven't we?
No.
I gave that to
Grilda. I thought Grilda still had it.
I did, and then I put on the belt instead and gave it to Elseth.
Cool.
So Alsaf's actually using it then. Sweet.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be
Since
any
there's so many things
benefit.
which are not actually casting spells, but just magical effects that it doesn't help against, and I already have a +4 to anything that does damage, I figured.
Mhm.
Meh.
There doesn't seem to be any benefit to having the Iron Stone orbit you, other than looking cool, because it can be destroyed, right?
Yeah.
So there's no use doing that while adventuring, just like to look cool in social situations.
Well, while this stone orbits your head, you can cast any spell sword in it, so you need to have it out to cast spells out of it.
It only has 10 hit points, so it immediately explodes if anyone attacks it.
It also has AC 24 and 10 hit points. And
I
resistance
mean,
all damage, so
Does it
yeah.
have to do dexterity saving throws?
No, because it's an object that's being worn, so
Yeah, it doesn't
Like
affect.
it's not like if you get fireballed, your mace suddenly.
So someone would have to attack it specifically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I guess. It's only rare. We'll make another one if it breaks. It's fine.
Are we
This-
heading down?
Yeah.
Let us go.
I'm gonna move you all as a group so I can like copy paste you easily. Okay.
Alright, Ghosty boy, we're going to find your hammer for you. I'm back in a bit.
Thank you.
Who's that? Because I saw the picture come up, but
His name is Yef, and he's asked the group to get his blacksmith's hammer from down below.
all right. Did he mention anything why he didn't just go and get it himself?
Tragedy.
Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah, he's a ghost.
He can't. Okay.
Okay, so you begin heading down the spiral stairs, and they go on for a couple of minutes. And well, as you reach the bottom, they level out and begin going straight and widen, and you enter this room that I have prepared in the next level.
Why is everything Matt Berry?
I don't know, because Todd keeps doing it, so I can't help it. Okay, so this room is clean and devoid of any furnishing. The sandstone blocks that make up the wall and floor are uniform and perfectly matched. In the south wall, in a deep 10-foot alcove, is a prayer altar. The statue in the alcove is of a muscular warrior with great wide wings sweeping from his Nordic helmet.
Well.
History, do I know that warrior?
You can make a religion check.
Oh, I don't have religion. So that's,
You can make a history check, but I'll make it a high DC, so...
Yeah, that's fine. I'll try as well to see if I know anything.
Well, Grodar got it. Elzef was one off. Okay, so the statue is of Vidar, the Nordak god of vengeance, who swore to prise open the cold jaws of Fenrir.
Okay. I will share that information if and when it becomes relevant.
No. So Grildar, the altar, and Xerxil, both Grildar and Xerxil, the altar resonates a sort of power with you. Like you can feel like a thrumming, like a humming, like a something like drawing you towards it. And not necessarily enough that you need to like roll wisdom to resist it. You just kind of feel a kinship with the god of vengeance.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But that's what I mean. You actually feel like a physical, magical presence.
Anything to that? Can we give it a little poke, a little lucky rub?
Yeah. Tell me what you're going to do.
He does whatever an arcane person does when they're studying arcane things.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Sorry to be brief, but I'm not a magician.
No, you do. The way I imagine Xerxil to do it is to just go kind of like a hyperactive creature and just completely search the entire thing, crawling up and down it, checking for nooks and crannies and investigating it thoroughly.
He just licks it and tastes it.
Alright, so there is definitely
Serpent tongue.
a divine presence here, at this altar. A very strong divine presence, as if the god itself, perhaps, knows this area, knows this place, listens to this area.
Think he's watching us.
What do you mean?
Something inside it. I think he's watching us.
Oh, why do you think that?
I can feel it in there.
Okay.
Test it. You know it's got scent.
No.
It's got scent of gods to it.
Or maybe to you it does. Yeah.
Is there a reason to doubt Master Xerxil's words?
Not necessarily, but I'm not going to go and taste the statue.
Should I taste the statue?
If you are interested in tasting statues, then I would suggest go ahead. It doesn't seem to have killed Xerxil, so...
Or why would you be interested in licking statues?
Oh,
That is a very valid
lick,
question.
you said. I understood tase. As
No,
in-
taste. As
Why
in-
is he tasting the statue? Why are you tasting the statue, Luxo?
To find out the magic, of course.
The question, just accept it. It's way easier, I promise.
Does it work, Master Xerxil?
Yeah, I tell you, it's got taste of divine.
He obviously thinks...
cultures, young Master Grilda use different methods of identifying spells. If Master Xerxil's method works, well, why should I do
Yeah, as I said, don't question it, just accept it. Sometimes it's far easier.
No, I am considering switching to his method if it is more effective than mine.
It seems to require a lot less effort.
I would say give it a go. I've seen crazier things than that with you lot, so...
So what Chester, what are you doing?
Gonna strap it.
Alright, yeah, and you've got this kind of like 5
I
foot
could just
tall
get everyone to lick everything.
Yeah, statue of Vidal with his swept back horned helmet, his musculature and his axe in his hand, ready for vengeance.
I'm gonna inspect every little inch of it.
Alright, go ahead.
Proper crevice rubbing.
I also was just standing there watching you rub this statue.
So Chester, you do a thorough investigation of it. There doesn't seem any nooks and crannies, no secret compartments, no nothing like that. However, there is like even as you get closer, like a presence that you can't deny, a sort of power in this area.
Have I felt anything of the like before?
I'm trying to think of... Yes! Very divine presence when you visited your sister for the first time after she was encapsulated. Kind of that thrumming of divine power.
I've fucking felt it.
Also has a taste.
One moment.
Of course she does.
One fucking moment.
Because why would anyone listen to the same party member, right?
I actually rolled for a divine intervention and got it. I mean, I was joking, but I actually managed to get it.
Wasn't it fucking us and getting fucking divine interventions? But I got fucking killed this time as well.
No, nothing happens. Actually, no, I will say, okay, so both Xerxil and Grildar do kind of get, with that sense, you feel like a wash of power over you both, and a kind of yearning to swear your vengeance out loud.
Well, Xerxil and Elsef
God
do, not
King.
Grilda, I assume.
Nice. Fuck the God King, let me whisper you something.
I like how Xerxil comes out of that. It's just like a tick he's got at this point. We just think he's got fucking Tourette's. It's just every so often he's walking out. Fuck the God King.
I have to go to Fantasy Name Generator now because I know someone else would swear vengeance again, but I never gave him a name, so...
I was on that yesterday because I was playing D&D with my little brother, and he's just as bad at coming up with names as me. But let's use what I use when I'm struggling.
What do we say what race the man is, Liam?
Sorry?
What do we say what the name of, what the race of the man in Elsef's backstory is? Because now I have to give him a name so I can curse it out loud.
What name? Which one?
The noble.
Oh wait, did we write that down?
We did not. I did not give him a name.
Wasn't it a her? Didn't we decide on it being...
No, we decided a her got him to
do it.
yeah.
Okay. Let me look at your character's backstory quickly. So Adrian, open up Elzef. You've wrote the backstory on your character sheet, right?
I do. I always do.
Yep.
Backstory sounds so juicy. I think have I done that? I've got it in a Word document somewhere. Put it on my character.
Right, I'm gonna quickly make it up.
No, I didn't.
Are you going on Fantasy Name Generator now?
Nope, I just made one up. Lord Houseworth.
Elsef says that. I'm gonna put it down.
You wrote, well, you say out loud. What do you say out loud?
Lord Houseworth, return what you've stolen.
Alright, give me a second.
Sorry, it's to speak out loud what you want vengeance for, right?
Yeah. Elzef, who's Lord all's worth.
He has commissioned a magic item from me, but taken it from me before it was finished.
It does sound a bit of a cock. Should we go and kill him after here then?
There's no reason to kill him. I just want my magic item back so I can fix it and then give it back to him.
I've whispered you what you've returned with.
You're a complex lady. We need to go find my sister after we finish here as well. We need some proper babysitters.
God King's reign must be ended, and a dutiful leader returned to the city of Mokhul.
All right, I'm
Rock just whispers under his breath.
It is the greatest item I have created. I would hate for it to go unfinished.
Both you and Rocket did the same head motion. Like, you both did the same emotion when I whispered. Rocket went,
Alright.
so did you.
It's the only appropriate response.
It's clearly the magic of the statue compelling us, since we also swore it on the same target.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if you get that against the God King, that's going to be very useful. So,
Yeah, you don't know. Might have different effects.
oh, well, I guess, yeah, sure.
All right, so you've tasted the statue enough.
It's almost as good as crunchy spice.
Depending on who you ask, that's not very good, Zerxel.
What?
Depending on who you ask, that's not very good. Crunchy spice is an acquired taste, let's say.
I've had the taste, and I have not acquired it.
Exactly my point.
I must also say that this method of recognizing magic does seem to be an acquired taste, which I have also not acquired. Master Zerxel, your methods elude me.
It's really easy, but if you don't like a bit of tongue, it's okay.
I have gained newfound respect for your abilities.
Oh god.
Truly,
I was taught by the best, so
I just imagine that Zerxel's line on a first date.
Yeah.
Elsef investigates this door to check for traps.
All right, make an investigation check. Alright, so
19.
the door is an old stone slab with handholds. And you check, no traps.
Elsef opens the door.
Alright, so you slide it into the wall. And as the door opens, revealing the corridor ahead, we will end the session there. It is 10 a.m.
Oh no!
Ay.
Aye, yes. Well, I'm glad you want to explore the dungeon. But remember, this was the one that crashed on me. And I had to rush to remake this one.
Oh, is this one that died?
Yeah, this is the large one that died, and I was really angry about it. But anyway, we'll continue
shit.
this on next week. I managed to get it all done in another hour and a half because I used the random generator, then modified it.
Hey, by this time next week, we might be able to play every fucking night when we're all fucking...
just
We
doing
have
home and
bonus
not allowed to
Corona
leave.
sessions on the weekend because no one's allowed to go out.
Oh, I am.
Well, my mate's in Barcelona. He can only leave the shop. He can only leave the house, go to the shop, go to the pharmacy, or go to the bank.
Well, we're going to end
Yeah,
the
stuff to
stream
do around the
there.
house.
So, next week.